Thank you.
Even back when I was 9 years old, I was already a hipster. And I just want to say to Mr. Jeremy, also want to test the audio. Okay, I think I need to turn up the gain a little bit. Even back then, I was a hipster. I'm just trying to test audio right now. Even back then, I was a hipster. Okay, cool. So, even back then, yes, I was in fact a hipster.
Thank you.
Because I can guarantee you that most of you have never heard about this shit. Also, thank you for Jeremy resubbing, Fortis resubbing, and Shermtank, a new sub. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that tremendously. Starting off the stream right, I guess. Really appreciate that support. So, I'm really hype. You're about to see what it's like, Sherm. It's a good game. And Jeremy, I just gotta say, you get like 50 hipster points for even knowing what the fuck this is. Because I don't even know. I can't imagine that this game sold more than like 20,000 units in America. It's one of those. It's not a very well known game. Now, this is actually the first time that I'm hypothetically, like it's not really happening because that would be against the rules, but hypothetically, I might be emulating this. So we're going to need to experiment a little bit to make sure that it works correctly and displays correctly. We're also going to need to adjust the volume pretty frequently. Just at first. How does that sound in relation to me? I know that Activision back then started out with this big booming like THX. This is adorable. If you don't already love this game, get the fuck out of here. So this is one of the cutest games of my childhood. First RPG I ever played that wasn't Pokemon. I'm just gonna let this play out while I talk about some stuff, but this is just the basic eye-catch intro cutscene. Oh no, the baby. The baby from the stork. Here he is. It's Baby. So, this little guy is in fact named Baby. He's a little dragon monster. And Knight, yes, that is his default name, basically teams up with this little guy to try and find his mother. And that's kind of the whole initial plot. It's a very storybook kind of game. Oh shit, the text. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Starting it off right. But I love this whole... Just everything about this game is very, very charming. Super nostalgic for me. Sorry, I'm just kind of enraptured right now. This is also a very early PlayStation RPG. And it's not graphically very impressive. Though at the time, 9-year-old Mark was pretty wowed by stuff like this. Some Dragon Ball Z shit. Whoa! I don't recall, certain aspects of this character striking me when I was 9. By the way, I haven't seen any of this game in like 5 years, so a lot of stuff is gonna surprise. Yeah, look at, how can you not love this shit? Look at that. You start with this cute little crying baby dragon, and he grows up into that. So this game it has a lot going on. It's very, very charming. Okay, control stick works. Controller configuration. Change that real quick. Cancel. Status window, cancel and run. Cool. So this game did that Japanese RPG thing where, you know, all the buttons are all over the place. It's very hard to remember. I'd hug the dragon. So would I, trust me. Finally got the Twitch after work. Hey, Rec, how's it going? Always good to see you. It's weird how much we thought these graphics were good. I know. Oh, sorry. That's like the other eye catch. I don't want to like show too much of the actual game, because we're just gonna dive in right now. But I do kind of agree, just this idea that back then this was amazing, you know. Because, like, the only thing that a kid has to compare this to is either other games of the time or Toy Story, which I think was out right around this time. Thank you, Rec. Appreciate the bits. So, but this game has very, very charming graphics. It hasn't aged well visually in a lot of ways. You just gifted someone a sub? Yo! I didn't even know you could do that. That's amazing. Well, thank you, Jeremy, and congrats, King Mitch. That's an interesting feature. I actually did not know that was still... I thought that was a Christmas-only thing, but that's pretty cool. So, here we have me as a child waking up. And this is, like, kind of the magic of this game for me, because, like, you know, that's how my bed looks every morning. That's more or less how I would look in the morning. And this is a game, for those who don't know, it was effectively marketed as an RPG for children to get them into the genre. And, you know, the thing is, 15 years later, this was the first RPG I ever played. I'm currently making my own RPG. And I mostly blame Final Fantasy IX for that, but this helped. So, we're definitely not gonna be Knight. Let me bring the volume down just a tiny bit. Like, let me know if the volume is okay. Like, if it's a little too loud. But I would usually just name this guy Mark. Or I would name him after a character in one of my books that I was writing. Because even back then I was actually writing. But we're just going to go with MC. And I'm going to explain why we're going to name Baby what we named him when it comes up. Because there's actually a pretty big nostalgic story behind that one. MC, wake up! Wake up, you sleepyhead! This is Nahani, our fairy companion. She always reminded me of my mom. You're going to see what... She reminds me of moms in general as a concept. Thank you, Jeremy. Glad you got back safe. Well, thank you. I appreciate that tremendously. Yeah, it was a fine plane ride, just very, very boring. 6-hour plane flight from Oregon to North Carolina. I've never seen anyone get up so slowly. You asshole. The mayor was looking for you. Get up, let's go. I'll be outside, so hurry up, okay? No, don't go back to sleep, come on. We can't keep the mayor waiting all day. Our first quest as big boy adventurers. Put on some pants and talk to the mayor. I don't know if we can handle that kind of responsibility. So, Max, I hope that you're watching, because this guy is... I feel like he suits your aesthetics so well, but I just... Look at him. Look at his string bean arms, his, like, red spaghetti limbs. His simple, charming color scheme, that cute little waddle. The giant oversized sword on the sheath on his back. Look at that badass determined run. Let me know if the music is overpowering or anything. Also, love your voice, MC. Thank you. Appreciate that. If I were to make a 3D game, it would definitely look like this, yeah. I know, like, look at how... I don't know. I always thought that Knight had a very charming design. Oh, hey. How you doing, Granny? Well, good morning, MC. Are you ever going to learn how to wake up earlier? I mean, I'm in my mid-20s, so I don't think it's gonna happen. You're not a little boy anymore, you know. Yeah, I work at home. Now run along and go see the mayor. Thank you for the follow. He's looking for you. I always thought that this lady kind of looked like a bird. Now that I'm older, I kind of realize that that's supposed to just be a nose, and like a hood. But I still think that she looks like the head of a sparrow, don't you think? Always been confused by that. Communal mailbox. There is no mail in it. Oh, and if you press the square button, or X in my case, Nahani gives you a little tip on what you're supposed to do. So you can tell this is definitely aimed at kids, but it's very, very charming in a lot of ways. It's also very easy. I'm going to be talking about the difficulty curve in this game and my experience with it when I was a kid. There's so much to talk about. My husband is always hungry. It's a good thing you're a farmer. Thanks for offering, MC, but we don't need your help. You better run along and see the mayor. He's looking for you. This, like, 14-year-old child is the only person in this village who can fight. We've been trying and trying, but we just can't get the vegetables to grow anymore. I recall as a child distinctly saying to myself, good. Fuck vegetables, only I didn't say fuck because I was uncomfortable with using the word. Look at these graphics. Look at that glowing, like, radioactive sea. You know, a fun thing about setting this up, I did, like, a little bit of testing earlier to make sure everything graphically ran correctly. And stuff like this, at first I was like, okay, it's not supposed to look like that, but nah. This game just looks like this. It's not a game that's celebrated for its fidelity. You know, there's a lot of PlayStation games that look better than this. Okay. Music is fine, my voice is fine, good. Why'd you have to roast her like that? I mean, I don't know. It's how I interpreted that character when I was a kid. I actually thought that was... It wasn't even, like, mean. I just thought that that was a lady with a bird head, and I'm like, well, it's a fantasy game. This game kind of gave me my love of coding in comments for literally everything that you can examine. This game actually goes really overboard with it. Like, if you go over here, Nahani will be like, be careful! Again, very motherly. You get an item, cute toy. Yeah, you're gonna see what the toys do. I'll examine the toy in a second. Hey, look, what's that by your right foot? You get an item, sick weed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, we got some sick weed. You know what I'm saying? It's actually poisonous. You don't want to use it. It's poisonous and dangerous. I like how my luck is just not bad. It's like, can't complain. I can relate to that tremendously. That was good timing, by the way, whoever followed. Unfortunately, I don't have it set up so that it displays follows. It only displays, like, subs and such, and hosts. So this is our house. Something I kind of appreciate, and yes, I am going to be... See, like, this stuff is unnecessary. It's like, oh, tree stump. Wood. Like, stuff like this is like, are you just trying to be like a teacher? Like, okay, kids, this is called lumber. It's what you use to build houses and repair bridges. Wow. Educational. But stuff like this. You see how this roof is like bright blue? I believe it's the only one like that in the whole village. And then you have, like, the red roof house. And you have the two, like, you know, I think that it's all... Yeah, everything else is yellow. So the two important buildings... This is the mayor's house, the red roof one. And our house is the blue roof one. And I kind of like that, just from a design perspective, like they, you know, just want to make it clear, especially considering their target demographic of kids. You know, it's easy to remember, like, oh, I'm the Blue Knight, I live in the blue house. I'm the big blue bear that lives in the big blue house. Also, I love this look. What are you looking at my house for? I love these characters. It's just such a cute game. There's also some other stuff to explore while we're here. The storm last night was so cool, don't you think so? I mean, a stork probably wouldn't. Now, this is something that's also really cool, because it's like, what the hell is this? It makes this house stand out. And I always, like, thought, like, even as a kid... This is, like, one of the things that got me into game design, by the way. But, I just looked at that like, wow, that house really stands out, I should go explore that first. And you should, because... there's actually important items in here. And I just always thought that was, like, really... I don't know, there's a lot of little moments like that in this game. It's very elegantly designed. By the way, Nahani will frequently say, you really shouldn't be poking around in other people's stuff, meanwhile we just stole something from that barrel, and she's like, we should take that with us. Nice consistent characterization. Item Dusty Toy. Now, it's really important that I get all the toys that are around here. So I'm a little bit obsessive about that because, again, it's been a very long time since I played this game. Books. Can I read it? There's some money hidden in this book. You can't take that money, it doesn't belong to you. Again, like, you're very selective about this stuff. Like, if it looks like junk, then I'll take it. But money, I don't know about that. So, something that's kind of cute about this game, you're gonna hear me say that a lot, by the way. There's a lot of cute. Key items are called junk. So you have rusted toy, dusty toy, cute toy, and we don't know what these do yet, and we can't interact with them. They will come up later, and I have a lot to say about them because they're one of the best parts of this game, and I'm really freaking excited to get to that point. But again, you can see, like, very family-friendly RPG. Which is funny considering some of the stuff that happens later. Because it's actually a pretty damn good story. It's a good story. You care about the characters. But this is something that I really like. And it's something that like I would do if I was making a kid's game. And when I got older and I looked back at this, I was like, oh god, because you got the courage inherited from your father, and smile inherited from your mother. And Knight is an orphan. And that's the kind of thing that you don't really notice when you're a kid. But that always stood out to me in a big way. Just the fact that this is a thing. So, I don't know. I always thought that was pretty cool. A nice touch. Yeah, the old lady lives here. I don't think that there's anything in this house that we need. Yeah, I checked this during my test. But, yeah. And again, like, I'm probably not going to examine literally everything, but you pretty much can. It's kind of overkill. This table is used for drying the laundry. Like, you see, like, you can... It's like, when I say everything, I mean everything. Everything that isn't, like, a wall or a tree, you could probably examine it. It's kind of insane. This town is bigger than I remember, too. We'll go to the mayor's in a second. I want to try to get everything that's in this village. Aw. Little things like that. That's not pointless. You used to play hide-and-seek in the barrels. Damn, you are... Ugh. You have quite the phallic head. That rain last night was really something. A thunderstorm like that could scare my kittens and make them run away. Oh, are they okay? Yes. Wait a minute, where's my blue kitten? BBO? I'm sorry, is that... Funky Billiards? That's what you would name your cat. Anyway, we gotta go find BBO. I don't know if we actually do, but that sounds like a side quest. Probably isn't. This game gets a lot of side content later, but there's basically nothing now. I will now only answer to the name BBO. That sounds like a plan. Damn, dude, gonna make me cry over here. I know, it's adorable! It's really sweet. The song is bittersweet and makes Armor Boy seem vulnerable. I know. Armor Boy is not a... Armor Boy is a better name than the default name of Knight. This must be an antique. Well, aren't you a fucking critic? We can't get new things all the time, okay? You should read more books too. Again, very motherly, like, your brother went to college. I get it, Nahani. Stop judging my life choices. I'm the only person who can fight in this entire province. I think that that's an accomplishment in and of itself. Examining the container, there's nothing in it. Yeah, this game gets you in that habit. Pretty hardcore, because there are a lot of things hidden around. Nahani is, like, really criticizing my lifestyle. But, I think that we've explored everything in the village, so... Let's go check out the mayor's place. I always thought that this was a cool house. Very cute little place. See an antique. I think I'll, like, mash through the container checks. Unless Nahani says something. Some kind of pickled vegetables, maybe? I hope so. Does this go outside? Nope. Oh. I really want to, like, rifle through his belongings. It's a good way to pile up firewood, blah, blah, blah. Let's see, like, again, you don't need all this. I think I'm gonna stop examining most things. But that's a tough thing, because it's like, you never know when something funny will actually be said. Like Nahani fucking bitching and moaning at me to get flowers. Hey, MC, nice RuneScape game. It's very RuneScape. It's very RuneScape. By the way, I don't know if people thought I was joking before, but I am going to stream RuneScape one day, and you will not see it coming. And I will call it heavily modded Skyrim. Damn it, give me your drugs! I know you have a stash. Hello, Mayor. Oh! It's like a baked potato with, like, purple fungus inside. Good morning, MC. I was looking for you, you know? You look like you're looking for God. You look like you're looking up at the sky like, why? I can't make heads or tails of this thing. I need you to run an errand for me. I need you to cure my curse, so I can stop being a sentient vegetable. I want you to deliver this to Mayor Kaylan in San Claria. You are handed a letter. You better take this, too. Get an item, Angel's Tear. What's the letter about? Well, as you know, our vegetable crop isn't harvesting at all this year. I also heard that bad things are happening in San Claria, too. I'm hoping it's not some kind of curse, like me, the horrible potato abomination. I want to know what the mayor of San Claria thinks is happening. Oh yes, be sure to ask Mary for a snack to take with you. What kind of voice should this guy have, actually? You might need one on the way there. Oh, God. He's gonna die as soon as we, like, walk out of the room. Books. Can you read your books? Why can't I read your books? Definitely needs another bookshelf. True dat. That's how you know he's important, because he reads. These are the subliminal messages that they're trying to convey to kids. Just looks like she's worshipping a fish god. My laundry is never going to dry if the weather stays like this. I just hope the weather gets better soon. Yeah, that's what you're doing. Implying you're not summoning some kind of ancient deity. I'm keeping my eye on her. This girl's like walking around in a circle around the well in some kind of like strange eldritch ritual, helping her mother summon the demon. Sentient potato, bird head lady, satanic rituals. We need to get out of this town. But ran into a monster and came home crying. Here, take this snack with you in case you run out of energy. Yep, favorite character. She gave me a Butterfinger. I'm gonna conserve it. There it is. This was the theme song of 9-year-old Mark's childhood. I've been to San Claria in a while now. So, another handy thing you can see is the upper right corner. You see that compass rose. Actually pretty helpful in a game like this, because people will tell you, you know, go southwest. Again, just a game that's built from the ground up to teach kids how to play these kinds of games. Dun dun dun. Can we talk about this funkadelic battle theme? It's like some kind of dramatic Daft Punk battle on the dance floor. I love it. I will never get tired of this battle theme. Lil Worm. Are you ready for some in-depth combat? This game is actually really underrated for how complex its fights are, but we're just gonna dive in and I'm gonna demonstrate to you how difficult this game can actually be. Sorry, I just had to take a drink. I really worked up a sweat from that one. Oh, Jesus. I got another fucking... Is this one a Snickers? I hope it's a Snickers. I want some variety in my candy bars. You also heal with candy bars and hamburgers in this game because, you know, kids aren't gonna know what a potion is. Oh my god! Talk about a difficulty curve. Jesus, I can attack myself. I don't think I'm good. I think that's the only way you can lose. Protect yourself. But yeah, competent animation, but just look at these textures. Look at that. That's just how the game looks. It just stops. It looks like that. Is like on the right hand side, his eye is kind of like melting off of his face. You can kind of see, you know, a nice evenly scaled level up system. Never mind the fact that our HP just increased by 50% from one level up. Oh, it is random. I was wondering about that, but yeah, your level ups are a little bit random. Because my max PP is a little bit higher than it was when I was testing. But yeah, they are pretty generous with the level ups. A problem I last played this game about 5 years ago, and a problem I quickly encountered was becoming very overleveled without trying, so we're actively going to try to not get into a bunch of fights. Like right now, we're trying to get to like level 3 before we have to move on from this whole area, and it's gonna happen quickly. Look at this cute little dude! Look at how cute he is! He's got a big question mark. His face is poorly textured and glitching out. I don't know if that's the hypothetical emulator I'm totally not using. That's so cute. This guy is cute. I like this guy. Might be tough. Oh, he is tough. That's something I kind of like about this game. It does, you know, try to get a little more creative with the basic attacks. But again, it's not very complex. I recall some boss fights requiring a little bit more strategy, but they can't really do anything yet because, again, it's a newbie RPG. It's for literal babies. We don't have this game's equivalent of magic yet, and we don't have our companion. So, it's not going to be complicated yet. And that's fine. Does that guy get less experience in the worms? That is not how it should be. Stop making the bad memes stay alive. Yeah, no, I do. I own everything. I'm just fucking around. Noid. Pardon me? Nyoing. Okay, let's take out the nyoing. Ooh, durable. Whoa. Complex tactics. Something that was always weird to me is that it kind of looks like blood splatter whenever you attack something in this game. Which does not strike me as E for everyone. I think that we're already like, yeah, we're already like basically there. Speaking of babies, mine wants to come in to my room. I don't know if you, can you guys hear like her scratching at the door in the background? Sophie. Hi, sweet pea. You want to come in? You want to just stare at me really awkwardly for a little bit? What? I can't play right now. Oh, I can't play right now. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll throw your turtle once. Come here. I can't play. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you so much. She's such a child. San Clarion Grave Road. Just like... West, San Claria, the happy city of fishermen. East, Grave Road. I know where we're going. Actually, let's not do that yet. You can go there early, but you don't really need to. Unless you want to grind. Which is not something that I ever want to do. This is San Claria. It's a nice little town. This guy has seen some shit. They're all Cyclopses, by the way. Welcome to San Claria. I've seen things I wish I could unsee. Oh, it's you, MC. Let me try my new village slogan on you. It goes like, I sure could go for a fur fish. Let's go to San Claria for one. Traveling merchant told me that he liked it. Well, what do you think? I'm going to try it out in Iston, after they fix that bridge. It's a great slogan. Also, fur fish does not strike me as a particularly marketable item. Hello. Don't do it, man. The river flows so sublimely, like the time I spend with you. I've got my one eye set on you, my dear. Oh, Julia. Hey! How long have you been standing there? We just got here. Don't worry, we didn't hear anything sublime. Really? You didn't hear my poem? Thank goodness. This game is actually more clever than I think I gave it credit for when I was a kid. This might be the mayor's house. What the hell? My thoughts exactly. I do like how it makes, you know, things that you should examine stand out like that, though. So we're gonna go check out what that is. Oh, so is this Julia? Me? Oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here, you know. No, I'm not watching that poet. Why? Do you think he likes me? Aw. cute little NPC relationships. This game is so cute. I love it. Furfish and me. How can people read this stuff? I can't get over furfish. I don't think you ever see a furfish now that I think of it. Maybe you fight one at some point. I hope you do. Eye people? Big eye people. This is better than Final Fantasy. Which ones? All of them? Filters that make the game look smoother can make lines and polygons. Yeah. There's like... It only comes up every now and then in this game. But it is very pleasant. It is a very charming little game. Sophisticated doggo. He's very sweet. She's a very, very sweet doggy. How did you get so good at this game? I know. I wish that I could do a cheat to like halve my XP. I would use the hell out of that. Are you kidding? Because I like fighting in this game. Once you get the mechanics going, the game is actually really fun. It's just really freaking easy because it was made for kids. The Furfish Kappa. Is that... Am I wrong or is that misspelled? Am I tripping? Might be tripping. Capital. No, that's spelled correctly. I guess I was just thinking of A. Look at all this food. Shouldn't drink other people's water, but we can take their other belongings. I need things to steal. I'm playing a thief character. You like this music, by the way? Very funky and silly. I always thought that this game had like a very unique soundtrack. I can't think of a lot of games that sound anything like this. These Cyclopses are really like, ugh. How do they function? How much you call between jobs right now? They fired me because there's no furfish to catch. Between jobs, you know. When I was a kid, I didn't understand what that meant, but I wish I didn't understand what that meant now. Oh, man. A table. Game, you don't need to, like... It's like I have to check everything. Don't see anything unusual here. You never have enough dictionaries. Don't see anything unusual here. You'd use it as a pillow. Yeah, you're not wrong. Who reads? Books are a dead medium. Nahani harshing my mellow. What's this? Have I been here? This town is actually kinda big. Oh, it's a baby. Oh no, it's not a baby at all. It's the grown-ass man sitting on the floor. Have you heard the new slogan for our village? Must be a joke. I haven't seen a furfish here for a while. Aww. My husband is cranky because there's no fur to work with. Poor dude. Having an economic crisis. Hashtag relatable, am I right? Hi. You're a little conspicuous. The whole village is worried about the lack of furfish this year. I'll give them something to really worry about. No fur tourists. Do tourists really, like, come over just to see a fish with hair? You have to talk to my husband for me. He went down to the beach looking for furfish and he just won't come back. Okay. Sounds like a quest. It's probably not a quest. Oh, items. With a billboard. Grand opening sale. Don't miss this chance to save. Let's see what the prices are like. I have a feeling that, like, this area is cheaper than the others. What can I get for you today? Let's see. Okay, things are pretty cheap. Partially restores psychic points. I'll get one of those, because I'm gonna need it later. Though granted, way later. Here's kind of a cool thing. Using items as weapons is actually like a major thing in this game. So, the stuff that, like, you know, like, you use this to poison people, basically. There's not really a whole lot to spend money on, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually get one of those things. Because that can actually come in handy. Searching inside, he didn't find anything interesting. Let me get past you! I need to steal all of your belongings, why aren't you cooperating? Hey, that's fragile, don't touch it. Shut up, Mom! Let's see. Expensive looking vase. Why can't I knock it over? You never have enough dictionaries. I think one is enough. I generally find. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's go explore the beach. Because I know there's something around here. Yeah, that must be the husband. This is a weird boat. Oh, shit! Of course, all the containers I explore are, like, nothing. But as soon as I check a boat, I find an item. That's... the fish will just swim right in, yeah. Hello. Is there anything else in here, though? Smells like the ocean. Smells like the ocean, okay. I think that this is our last toy. Yes! Okay, I think that we have all the toys. Because my childhood self is telling me that there were only 4. Before you move on to the next area. But I could be wrong. This is the shop. Gotta find the inn. Where is the inn? I like how everything is nice and clearly labeled, too. Again, very kid-friendly in terms of difficulty. Run, we did. MC, your recent video about the interesting way game companies try to make money was really cool. Yeah, it's definitely something that needs to be addressed. I don't have any guests because the bridge is washed out. Do you want a room? I'll let you stay for free, MC. I'm not making any money, so do you want to stay for free? Got it. Bum, 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 bum. Let's make it back up. This is my test file. You didn't miss anything exciting, trust me. But yeah, but that's actually as far as I got with my test file, so anything from here, I will probably get surprised by some things. Oops. Hold on, let me mute my... There we go. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh yeah, if you're asking about the movement in this game, it is just, the 8 primary directions. I'm using a control stick, but it only moves in those set 8 directions. There's no in-between, you know? Yeah, but yeah, the N64 was very advanced in that sense. But, I'm trying to remember exactly when this game came out. But, it doesn't, obviously, as you can see, it did come out after, Wait, no, DualShock. Yeah, analog controller. Let me see if that makes a difference. Oh! Oh my gosh! Fuck everything I just said! This is amazing! Yo! Look at all this advanced... Oh. Look at this advanced controls. Oh my god. I feel like I just, like, played this game for the first time again. That's amazing. I'm really hype about that. Did you know that you can move in 360? Oh my god, that's awesome. That just changed the whole game, dude. My review is now going to be more favorable. Okay, just generic rooms. This is one of those games that has, like... Those sound identical to the footsteps in Final Fantasy IX. Okay, there's gotta be something in here. Smoked furfish. Oh wow, there's no fresh food left. Oh, damn it. Uh, 0 out of 10, lady. There's nothing to steal. Very disappointed. I'm gonna give you like a 1 on Yelp. That's sexy 360. I know, I was not prepared for that. There are so many ways to say that shit is shit, but MC really stood out. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm assuming you're referencing the new video. Because that is basically what it is. It's like, hey, this is shit. Keep talking about it. Keep talking about how it's shit. Don't make excuses for it. So this is where the mayor lives. Might be something in here. Mahogany. It's a cute little clock. This is a... You know, the graphics are very simple, but it is very charming. Just this minimalism. It works really well. I still can't get over that analog control. That is so sexy. Man. I was not prepared for this kind of, like, next-generation control. I don't think I could ever go back to a D-pad. Ready to put your clothes when you take a bath. It's a cute little detail. This looks very cozy. I know, right? Gotta get some Blue Knight baby fan service. Heat up the bathwater. This is just educational. Yeah, I don't know, there's something very cozy and charming about this little room. It kind of reminds me of the bath scene in, frickin', what was it? My Neighbor Totoro. That kind of cozy atmosphere. It's an ink print of a furfish. It's a cute little detail. I don't think I ever noticed that. That's very hidden. Like, if you didn't adjust the camera when you came into this room, you would never see that. Hey. Oh, all these books. The Life of the Furfish. Look at all these books. I want to read them. I want to get my deepest lore. Oh shit! Nahani's calling me out. This book is called Chivalry. You should read it, MC. Fuck you, Nahani. It's a photo album. Look how young Mayor Callan is here. Photos? I have a lot of questions about what era this is taking place in now. I never saw a camera in this game. The man next to him is our mayor, the mayor of Orgo. Oh god, it's called Orgo? That's the name of the first village? Why? Rebrand yourselves. Here at Orgo, we harvest your organs. The proper way to wash your eyes. That would be important. The author, wow. Real celebrity. I can see why a Cyclops would write a book like that. Yeah. This section has a lot of dictionaries. Why do you need more than one? I don't see any interesting books in this section. That's disappointing. There's a lot of old books here. Is it different? Is the other side different? Nah. What's this? These newspaper? Again. All these anachronisms. Anachronisms, I'm sorry. Anachronisms. Wow. Way to spout about. That's like something you would say in a Twitter argument. Wow. What a bunch of anachronisms. These newspaper clippings are about San Claria. Okay. Hey. Wow, that's a cute mayor. Ain't none of y'all can tell me that ain't a cute mayor. You're cute. What's up? Ooh, cutscene. You hand the letter to the mayor. Oh, I didn't read the letter. I could have gotten some Dark Souls lore. What's this? Who are you? How did you get in my house? Oh, a letter? Mayor Vogel? Ah, yes. Vegetables. MC, you can tell your mayor that he has nothing to worry about. It's just a coincidence that our villages are having bad seasons. The fur fish will come back eventually, and all will be fine. Just tell him that he is worrying too much. A few bad vegetables does not mean the world is coming to an end or anything like that. It must be his old age catching up with him. If he had his way, he would make everybody carry emergency food supplies every time they left town. I know, right? You have to cheer your mayor up. Sounds like a plan. Look at my equipment. Short sword. Thought I started with a wooden sword. Oh, well, I start with a wooden helmet. That sounds very uncomfortable. Please no one tell him that fur fishes don't actually exist. MC, you keep on with that beard, and you can be a cute mayor. That is all I want in life. That's all I want. How is some knight supposed to go to the mayor and say, nah, you're worrying too much? I don't know. Trust me, I'm a knight. Look at the size of this sword on my back. You can trust me. This game is so cute. Level 2. I'm probably going to be level 3 by the time I get back. But I believe that we've gotten everything in here. I can't get over the control stick. Next level gameplay. So yeah, we're gonna go check out the Grave Road after we get back to town. Oh no! One thing that I really like about this game is, I'm sure that I'll rant about this every now and then throughout the playthrough, but no random encounters. You actually see the enemy coming, you can avoid enemies fairly easily. You know, it can be hard in like tight corridors, but you know, you can't get very good at avoiding enemies in this game. Spike wheel? Ooh. I like how they're not lazy about the animations. I think I mentioned that before. Like, they do, you know, they do get creative with it. I don't like how that looks, though. And the thing is, I distinctly remember it looking like that on the PlayStation 1. That's not an emulator problem. That's just how it is. Getting a lot of PP. PP. You know what I mean? Speed went up like crazy. Speed is very important in this game, actually. But I didn't know that the stats were this random. I was actually really surprised to learn that. But another thing that is, like, kind of rough about this is, like, I'm afraid to explore too much off the beaten path because that's how you get over-leveled. Oh, damn. Speaking of. Yeah, you can see, like, your character progresses very fast in this. And you get a lot of money. in each fight. Like 13 rupees is enough to buy a low-tier healing item. Just in and of itself, and that's one fight. Well, that was a Huh? What's this? Are you okay, little guy? This guy looks upset. Whoa! A different camera angle? Is the main character of the Broadway musical gonna show up? I think we just walked into a Prince concert. Hello, rabbit god. Young man. Destiny is calling for you to deliver. You must deliver this baby to its mother. You will find her in God's tower. If you fail, darkness will prevail. And all that you know and love will be lost. I pray for your success. Whoa. What? Did you see that? What was it? The whole team's here. You can't check his stats yet, but... Look, it's following us. Let's go ask the mayor what to do with it. I'm sure he'll be nice and supportive. Also, yes, God. Just God. It's Morgan Freeman showing. Look at Baby in the background. Boop, boop. So a man appeared out of thin air in a beam of light and told you to take that little pink monster to God's tower. I see. Did you eat any weird things on the way? You probably were poisoned and dreamed the whole thing. No, it really happened! You potato-ass bitch! Kids, you need to think about it. There is no such thing as a monster with parents. What? The fuck is that? The only things that monsters have are curses. Maybe that's why we're having such horrible weather. Oh, now that I think about it, I'm positive that baby is cursed. Tomorrow I want you to take that monster to the Cave of Fear, over by the Grave Road, and throw it away. Da-da-da-da-da. Turning this into a dumpster baby. What a cheerful way to start the game. Fuck that mayor. Hashtag fuck that mayor. Get that shit trending. Take Spyro to the Tower of God. I know. Pretty sure every living thing... Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I wonder if you killed God at the end of this one. Just a casual concern, I suppose. No, fat potato guy, the weather is controlled by the government, didn't you know? Yeah. Take it up with the government. Fuck that mayor. No homo. All homo. All homo. Run more from combat. I probably should. Jesus. And if this guy was on the dark side... Wait, hold on one second. Let me check. Viewers. Oh, no. Oh, well. I just wanted to see if Funky Billiards, aka Max, was still here. Because he's the one that I want to show this to the most. guess it was just an illusion. Don't listen to the man's lies! Look at this cute little guy with his bugged out eyes that aren't displaying correctly because of texture problems. He's still cute. Even with that glitch, he's still cute. Look at his little waddle! Look at his little bounce! He's a kangaroo baby dragon! I want him! I want to keep him forever. But yeah, we're probably going to at least beat the first dungeon today. But this game takes quite a few turns. What a cute little poor baby. Let's, like, talk to villagers and see what they have to say about this little dude. Oh, how cute. Maybe you can teach it to go fetching stuff. I can, actually, when it gets a little older. There's a lot of mechanics that are tied to baby. Where did you find that adorable little animal? The mayor said you have to get rid of him? MC, I'm sure the mayor knows best. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's too bad we have to get rid of the little monster. What the hell is this child? I'm sorry, I was kind of disturbed by that for a moment. Why did you do that? I've never seen her do that before. Anyway, let's go kill the mayor. I'm gonna slip the poison weed in his drink. There. What an asshole. He's a good little baby. He's pissed because he only has 2 paws. That's quite a conclusion. The man will drag you down, telling you that after you get mushrooms and sick weed, you totally didn't see God. Listen, I haven't eaten them, okay? I just have these candy bars in case I get the munchies. But I didn't drink the magical potion. I didn't take the sick weed. Angel's Tear actually sounds like some kind of underground, like, designer drug. Rotten weed. Oh my god. Rotten weed, too? Jesus. Poor little Babbo. I don't want to abandon my Babbo. But we have to. It's actually a major plot point that we have to do this, and you're gonna see why. I want to avoid fights until we get into the next area. Because I ain't here to grind, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit! This whole beach. Okay, we can fight something on the beach, because there might be something different here. Anything exciting? Oh! Bye, baby. Baby will automatically run during this part. Jellyfish Man. Really came up with some creative names here. Also, there's no part of that is man, it's just a jellyfish. Yeah. Maybe it drops something interesting. Maybe get lucky. I have a lot of power points, though. I think it's psychic points, actually. That's what it stands for. Yeah, this is actually a pretty big world map, but we ain't trying to explore right now. Did I just make a wrong turn at Albuquerque? Nope. Let's head over here. And this is a place that I always thought was really cool. It's like a long road that's just, it's just kind of here, you know? Like, there's not a lot of attention drawn to it. And, that's the way that you're supposed to go. But you come up here, get a little bit of foreshadowing. Here lies Sir Darwin the Holy, Knight of the Realm, Servant of God, rest in peace eternally. That's actually kind of a rare thing for games back then, to just say the word God. Not even like a god with a name, just God. I always thought that was kind of interesting. But Sir Darwin. I wonder if he's going to be relevant later. But yeah, just, you know, there's a couple of cute little background details like that in this game. The tiny cemetery, it's just this one guy. The only guy who died in this whole region, exactly. Bye, baby. Leave this to the adults. I'm sure this kid is like 14 at the most. I can't get over that pixelation. Oh god, I don't want to level up. Let's see if like our HP goes up when we level up. Yeah, it does. Took me a second to process that, but yeah. So, it's a very merciful game. Like, if there is a merciful thing that can be done, this game is gonna do it. When you get over-leveled enough, enemies start to actually run away from you on the world map. Don't throw me against these babies. That little thing should run away. Oh shit, I'm getting evasive now. Advanced tactics. You know, I say advanced tactics while I'm like literally just holding the controller in one hand, just pressing A. Why do you give me so much experience for killing the weakest enemies in the game? There's like a multiplier for like if you're fighting multiple enemies, it dramatically increases. These guys are different, so I'll fight one. If I recall correctly, these guys actually do status effects and can be kind of a problem. Yeah, some of these guys are scary. Yo, that guy's nasty. That's actually just a creepy enemy. It's like that's like an angel halo. It's like this undead ribcage bat monstrosity. Kind of like it. The creepy jester. My childhood instincts are telling me that like this guy dies quick. No, maybe not. Green magic. Ooh. Okay, well, I'll focus on the Jester next time, because he apparently does a lot of damage. Terror! Maybe I do need to level up a little bit. Oh shit, you can't attack at all, you can't even attempt. Let's use Sickweed. Okay, that cured my... there we go. Huh. I was not expecting this to, like, actually put up a challenge. That's kind of cool. Maybe it's because I'm always really over-leveled because I'm not trying to actively avoid fights most of the time. Spinach snack. Ugh. Revolting. Might as well. Oh shit. Poor little guy. I kind of do. I like the enemy designs, though. They look very cool. Okay, this is goodbye, little pink one. Be careful now. Go blink! The iconic line. Go blink! MC. Go blink! Go blink! Uh-oh. Baby, no! I missed the pink baby already. Let's go save him! Hope nothing hurts that baby. Let's go home, MC. Everything will hurt that baby. Do not enter. Terrible demons live within. Oh no! They're really trying to make you feel like shit about this, huh? I do. Wanna adopt that thing. Even when I was a kid, I recall being like, no! I don't want to abandon the baby. Can I one-shot you? No, I can't. Yeah, these guys aren't very... Oh! Ooh. Yeah, they incorporate status effects pretty early in this game. So you take the damage on the like, at the beginning? Yeah, or at the end of every turn. Let's find out if poison fades away when you want to fight. It looks like it does. Yeah. Yeah, you can see, like, the experience requirements are very, very low. Because, you know, this is a introductory RPG. Let's fight one... Oh, you see? These guys turned into little pathetic, sad sperm. Because they can't handle us anymore. We're big boys now. Rip, baby. That battle music is so funky. I love it. This dino. I love this dino, but I think that you are the more dangerous one, so we're gonna kill you first. Whoa. You have big attack power. I kind of like how, you know, like this guy has big physical attack power, the Jester can do terror on you. So you have to prioritize targets at least. Ooh, crit! I like the crit effect. Just go full lightsaber. Are you serious? Who puked that up? Just get a longsword for free? Dude, that's quite the difference. Wow, normally you're just kind of stuck with a short sword for the early game. It's actually kind of lucky. But the music in general is one of the highlights in this game for me. Ah, shit. Well, I can one-shot you. Don't terror. Ooh. Let's run. Just like, aw, man. They really linger on that. I was actually scared that it hung up for a second. What's a spinach snack do? Restore a lot of hit points. Okay. I don't know if I've ever seen the game over screen in this game. And run away seems to be pretty reliable, if I recall correctly. Mother Dinosaur from Mother 3 as a teen, exactly. Giant blobs of gold an item, that is true. I just kind of wonder who puked up the sword. You're the more... the poison dart. Oh, but I can one-shot you, so... it makes me think a little bit, at least. Honestly, this game for literal babies is more tactical than some Final Fantasies that I recall. So, maybe I'm complaining too much. Plus, once you get the power points, once you see what they do, then the game opens up quite a bit. I kind of wish that they introduced it earlier, because I can't explain what it is yet, but it is pretty cool. And I think that you're supposed to, you know, you're not supposed to be doing what I'm doing, which is to at least attempt to avoid enemies. You're supposed to just be fighting stuff like crazy. that's how you get ridiculously overleveled. Yeah, we're fine for the road back. I just don't want to fight anything more. Yeah, all these guys are little scared shitless ghosts. Like, you can actually try to chase these guys down and they'll be like, no, no. Yeah, I like how it starts off nice and simple. Straightforward path. I guess we'll go talk to the mayor. And then go rest. What's wrong, MC? You look sad. Oh, I am sad, little girl. See, look! She's having a frickin' stroke. She just looks terrified. Like, I guess he's just trying to have fun, but Christ. It looks like the demon ritual's paying off. Little boys like adventure. Old people like me like to live in peace and quiet. So leave me the fuck alone, kid. Got it. Wait, she's not wrong. You have a Navi fairy? I do. That is her function. Well, she's also an actual character, so... a little bit different from Navi in that regard. I was never a huge Navi fan. What's wrong, MC? Why the long face? You still think that what you saw was real? It's okay. Just go home and get some sleep. You'll feel better in the morning. Fucking fascist asshole trying to act like you're my fucking friend. Potato ass bitch. From now on, the mayor is potato fascist. I hereby declare. That man looked like a Goron. No, don't insult the Goron people. You're tired, MC? Yes. Alright! Alright! Time for some shut-eye! Save game data. Yes. Probably gonna be playing some of this on my own. Just get a, you know, more footage that doesn't have alerts and stuff popping up. I don't like disabling alerts because, you know, when people like support the show, like I want it to be shown because it's cool. Ah, dang it, I'm falling asleep. Well, thanks a lot for showing up, Marcus. Always appreciate it. Good to see you. King Leon. I was on Facebook, saw he was streaming, and pretty much dropped everything else and came over. Yeah, it's been a very fun night. I love this game, man. I missed this game. Oh. Just a flashback. As if we already forgot, by the way. It's a better camera angle, anyway. Yes, I took the magic mushroom and the rotten sick weed, dude. I know. Oh, the way that his head pops out. This guy always looks so strange. His ears look a little similar to our friends, don't they? Yeah, it's all the same. Everything you know and love will be lost. NBD. MC, are you okay? Are you having a nightmare? Was it about that little monster? Go? Go where? You're not planning on going back for it, are you? Yeah, baby! I didn't want to talk to anyone. Okay, I'll talk to the lady, but I'll talk to you. No, okay, whatever. Yeah, it's time for adventure. We're gonna save our little baby dragon friend, and we get to go to a really cool place in order to do so. I'm actually really excited to get to the first dungeon. It's a very cool little place. Wait till you hear the music. No, fuck you. Potato fascist. That would all I see is that would explain why it's a sin for Jews to eat bacon. Because baby is a pig dragon and is the child of God. I guess that makes sense. Pigs are just considered unclean animals. By some denominations. Let's see. So... if my... oh shit, I didn't want to fight this guy. He actually kind of ran away into me. We're putting lore... we got a lore over here. I know. This game really needs, like, a larger fan base, because, like, I checked out the wiki, and I was, like, one of the only 5 people that were a member of it. Like, I could write the wiki for this game. I'm kind of passionate enough to do so, because I like this game a lot. It's very charming. But yeah, I don't want to get into too many fights here. We'll swing by San Claria, see if there's anything we want to buy. Anything new? Can't get through to Iston because the North Bridge is out. But yeah, everything is very cheap here. So, I want to stock up while I can. Look at how much money I have already, by the way. I started with less than 100. So... it's pretty easy to get what we need. Yeah, that's the main thing that we need. Mineberry. As far as I can tell, we don't have a cure for, terror. Which is weird, because that's one of the first and worst status effects in the game. If I recall correctly, peach potions are actually kind of hard to find, so we'll grab one of those and just one of these, I guess, just in case. This game is actually, like, a lot easier once you get Baby, if I recall correctly. Because until then, you're basically a solo party. Yeah. That's what she does. It's just Sophie being Sophie. A very needy little puppy. I need to hire a stream babysitter for Sophie. Terra seems to be the only last one turn. It lasted 2 turns. I think that it wears off when you get physically attacked. Let's see. Maybe they have some furfish this time. Nah. No major plot developments. Let's play a game. You don't look like you're in the mood for a game. I'm in the mood to kick ass. I'm in the mood to save a child. Wait, I already did this. I'm a fool. Yes, okay, we're ready. It's not like it's a totally brain-dead game, like you do need to prepare before you leave. It's just, you know, you get so much more money than you need. It's kind of funny playing this after testing my own game, which is supposed to actually, you know, reward you for planning ahead and managing your money correctly. Now, some of the later guys, I think you can hear Sophie out there barking. Some of the enemies in the cave itself might actually be so aggressive that they are the large ghosts, which are the fastest. Danger. Do not enter. Terrible demons. Yeah. Whatever. I'm a hero. I don't care. Look at my spaghetti limbs. Do you think I care? Are you sure you want to go in, MC? Looks like you've really made up your mind. Well, if you're going in, then I'm going in too. I just want you to know that we're in this together. And I'll always be on your side. Always. Nahani! MC, did you say something? I thought I heard... Never mind. Ooh. Development. Welcome to the R&B cave. Crank that. Do you like that, like, R. Kelly dungeon theme? Like, you can't tell me that this isn't something that Usher would sing over in the 90s. I will play this at my wedding. Hold on, I think I can let in Sophie. Hello, Blue Schnoz! We will attend to you in a moment. I need to let in my baby. My real baby. Sophie! Sophie! I play with headphones, which is rough because then I can't always hear her. She needs attention. Like I said, I need a dog sitter. Let's see. Am I going crazy, or does the percussion have like an echo effect in the cave? Doesn't the music sound like, yeah, the music in general sounds like it has... There's like an echo effect because we're in a cave! Am I going crazy? Because that's really what it sounds like to me right now. Anyway, this guy looks like he can poison, so... Yeah. Good call. Wait, is this gonna... Baraphant? Is that what it's called? Ooh, you do a lot of damage. Baraphant, yeah. Hope we brought enough healing items. This is kind of fun. I've never done like a lower level playthrough of this, so maybe it is a little bit harder. How was the trip though, MC? It was good, just... I don't know. I got a lot of work done on the plane. I brought my computer, my coding computer with me. So I did make a lot of the game on the plane, and I tested it with my friends, who are also game designers. Like, I was visiting some friends up in Oregon. They also make games, so... It was a very productive visit. And I love those people. I haven't seen them in forever. But, I don't know. Next time I'm going up there, it'll probably be for their wedding, so... Looking forward to that. And I tried weed. It was pretty cool. I laughed a lot at everything. It was a good time. It helped my migraines a lot, too. Really wish it was legal here, actually, because it did help my migraine quite a bit. So glad I one-shot you. I don't even want to know what you do, but you look like you do something horrible to me. These guys are very aggressive. Damn. So am I. When I first looked at this game, I thought it was made by Rare. Nah. I forget who made it. It wasn't made by Activision, they just, like, published it in America. It's a Japanese game. The original Japanese name is Knight and Baby, the name of the main characters. Blue thing is pretty freaky, yeah. Look, if you want to see the music for this, Jeremy, look up, Cave of Fear music, Guardians Crusade. I don't recall if it has, like, a particular name, but... Yeah, there's an echo, there's, like, a reverb, at least, on, the music when you're in a cave, and that is fucking brilliant. I like that touch a lot. Damn, this is a charming game. I'm getting a lot of power. Like, power is basically your magic. It's kind of interesting, actually. So I guess that this is impromptu a mage build, because I'm getting a lot of psychic points and I'm getting a lot of power. But you will see how the quote-unquote magic works in this game pretty soon. Candy bar, candy bar. There might be a place to rest somewhere in here. And I think that we get some healing items, so I think that we should be good. Because I don't want to, like, really quote-unquote grind until I have Baby in my party. Look at this. That's cool. Just a big old, like, skeleton under here. I think we get a better view of that later. Anything over here? Oh, hey! Candy bar, nice. It's like a fight's worth of healing. That's where I already was. Yeah, let's fight a little sperm. See what the little sperms are. Properly being able to question and research is a form of knowledge? What are we talking about? We're talking about learning. Get that shit out of here. I knew it! I knew that they poisoned. Yeah, that's why you want to target those guys. Poison doesn't seem to be that big a deal in this game, but sure it adds up to being a big problem. I'll never get over that luck. Not bad. I think that luck kind of, like, changes depending on where you are in the story. Like, how much bad stuff has happened to you, and I think that items can affect it. Equipment. Ring. As I recall, rings are really expensive. And don't do that much for how expensive they are. But we don't have any yet. I'm glad I got a longsword. That was actually quite a stroke of luck. And you're gonna see why I keep my... Like, we're gonna hold on to the short sword, and you're gonna see why later, and I think you're gonna get a kick out of it. It's pretty silly. But you should hang on to your items in this game. Let's check this out first. I know there's another path. It's a pretty solid first dungeon. Mysterious toy. There's a lot of toys that you can get early. I don't know if I always get that one. Hello. Oh, cool. Cool toy. Bronze shield. Oh, nice. Makes quite a difference, actually. My defense is pretty disproportionate to my other stats. Knowledge is beautiful. It sure is. King Leon. I'm sorry. Your name was in like the worst color text for my background. MC, I've been watching other people play Dark Souls 3 in your absence, and it's just not the same. I'm sorry, Jeremy. That'll probably be my next stream, which for all I know will be tomorrow, because I really want to make up for lost time. Because I want to get back in that flow of doing it like 3 times a week. Watch us coming back to baby having became the king of the cave monsters. It's a very Undertale kind of plot. When MC was gone, I was forced to find witty banter and good people elsewhere, though it was nowhere close to as high quality. That's very nice of you to say. This game's music is just Persona, dude. It is kind of like it's like a 90s version of modern Persona. Because 90s Persona was very different from how Persona sounds now. But I do kind of see what you mean. It has that kind of vibe. That kind of jazzy, contemporary music vibe. Persona! That's a great game to stream. I should try to set that up. I have a PS3 now, so... But, you know, I'm not going to commit to that right now, obviously. Because I still got to do 9 and Dark Souls 3, and... I don't know, but I might honestly beat this on stream. It's really fun. I have a lot to say about it, and people seem to like it. So, bearing in mind that this is not going to be like a super big commitment thing, because, you know, I already have 2 games that I need to finish on stream. And a big reason why I'm playing this is because I need to get footage for it, and I need to revisit it because I want to review this. Bearing that in mind, would you guys like to see a full playthrough of this? And I can't commit to that because I might have to play a bunch of it off-screen in order to have enough footage. But would you like to see, you know, more of this game, at least? Like, let me know. Because things are about to get really interesting, actually. Because the game mechanics are about to open up within the next, like, 15 minutes, basically. Things get pretty interesting pretty fast. This does 30, so it's not a waste to use it right now. This game does its job pretty well as like an introductory RPG. I like that a lot, this like big monster ribcage. I think that's a nice touch. I also don't remember if this is like an Earthbound kind of game, where, like, you know, you have this very limited amount of inventory space. I'm not exactly certain. I'm glad that the toys don't take up my main inventory. But I think that it has an Earthbound style inventory. Aw, wanted to avoid that. Yes, that would be great. Seems like a chill game. I prefer it over FF9. Oh. Neither for or against. It'd be cool to see a little more of this game. It's super awesome. I wish I would have been more aware the first time I played it. Story not super hard to follow, exactly. Seems like a very good game. Yeah. To be honest, FF9 isn't very fun to watch, really. How come? Do you think it's like just too complex as a game? Because I can kind of understand that. It's like, FF9 is a very involving game. That's kind of the one big problem with it. It's like... I think the best way to put it is, like, FF9 is not the kind of game that you talk over, if that makes any sense. Because it just demands your attention so much. Looks like this just kind of keeps going. So, we're actually going to backtrack. because there's something we missed. Aw. Darn you, Collision! FF9 is so fun to play, but you're more into it than someone watching it engages the player. I mean, yeah, I know what you mean. More FF9 is always a good thing. Yeah, I don't know, it's like weird. I guess people seem to have kind of mixed opinions. Some people like it, some people... Nahani! Yeah! It didn't make much of a difference, but I appreciate the thought, sweetie. Every now and then she'll intervene with stuff like that. It's pretty nifty when it happens. I don't know what determines how much she heals. I just know that it scales up over time. Finally got a big boost of strength. I might be able to one-shot the elephants now. Yeah, you can see what's happening more easily in this game. That's kind of a nice bonus. Because, in FF9, like, FF9 has some tactics to it. It's a little... It's complicated enough, I guess is the best way to put it. I guess I could have just fought one of those guys for the easy XP. Fuck. You're the plot. I need to leave. I don't want to do plot. I want to explore. I thought that this was the unnecessary route. Damn. Well, it seems like more monsters are afraid of me now, so I guess I take that to mean that I'm at a pretty good level. In general, I don't want to get to the point where everything becomes a little white ghost and they're all afraid of fighting me. Because then you're just going through the game stomping on sperm cells all day. And nobody wants that. Unless you're into that. Across the bridge. No, I don't want to fight. Hamburger! Hell yeah. But yeah, like I was saying before, I totally understand why Final Fantasy IX would be a harder game to follow when you're streaming and constantly talking over it. Because, you know, it just for one thing, it has a very complex story. It's just a great game to play, but I can kind of see it, like, not being the best game to watch someone talk over. Bronze sword, is that better? Yeah, it is. Hell yeah. Nice. I don't think there's anything I can do with this. It's just an area later on that they're kind of hinting at. Yeah, doing some nice damage now, I think. And there's another little area over here. Oh wait, no. Okay, we already got everything in this area. Time to go talk to the little Shrek dudes. I love when I saw those guys, it's just like, fuck, you're the plot! I need to go explore the other place. I love the effect on the fairy. It is pretty cute. It's a nice little visual. It's very simple, but it looks good. Also, you're adorable. You are so cute. Look at this thing. I love it. Look at its little, like, secondary ear wings. That's really cute. The little, like, boo-boo on its tum-tum. It's like a little balloon that had a hole punched in it. Let's kill it. Body hurl. You know, it really goes to show you, like, how much having healing magic can affect the balancing of a game. Because, in my game, all the enemies hit harder than this. And the only reason why that's okay is because you start off with 2 healers. And you get a decent amount of healing items. But whether or not you have that kind of source of healing dictates a lot of your balancing. But I do like, I don't know, just the way that this game is designed, it's pretty elegant, you know? It's not like... They did a good job testing it. It's not too hard, it's not too brain dead. It's fun. It feels like even when the game mechanics are this simple, you have to kind of prioritize your targets, which is the only thing that you can do when your gameplay is this simple. But thankfully, things are about to get more complicated. Hello! Oh, I'm excited about this town. This area has great music. I'm really excited, actually.
This is the entrance to Kel. What business do you have here?
We're looking for a pink monster. Have you seen it?
Whisper, whisper.
Man, look at this bitch with his big-ass sword.
Don't say that, Carl. We've been over this.
You're so rude to everyone who comes in here. We can't have you be on the town guard anymore. Can you please stop talking? What should we do? I don't know. That pink bitch, that little fat thing. I don't know. Stop cursing, Carl. Jesus. Good idea. Anyway, you can speak with the elder if you want. Come this way. Of course, the blue guy, the more important one, takes me along. I see your racial dynamics. This music. Oh my god, I think I used this in a video once. This is a really good game. Such good visuals and music. I love it. Man, I'm really like having a nostalgia attack right now. It's just so charming.
Elder, these people, they're looking for the pink monster.
Please, we've been looking all over. If you know anything...
Yes, we know about this pink monster you speak of. However, we will only tell you where it went if you do us a favor. Do we have a deal?
I had a hunch you'd say that, MC. What do you think?
Please, we really need your help.
A mushmare is terrorizing my peaceful tribe. It's in the storage room right now, eating up the supplies. Once it finishes all the food in there, it will come out to eat us. We need you to kill it. They use the K word in an E for everyone game? It's inappropriate! We have no choice, MC. We have to help them. We have to take a life. We've killed a lot of things on the way here. It's not that big of a revelation. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let's go in here and steal their shit. Let's raid your fridge. What do you got here? Oh, it's an antique. I love antiques. I can't get over this atmosphere. The music is so nice here. What if the symbol has any meaning? What's the deal with this? I guess it was like a wall caved in or something. It has like these little impromptu supports. Nice landslide. Gives a nice earthy feeling to the room. That's one way to look at it. I'm trying to examine the book, but I don't think I can. Our tribe is a peaceful tribe. We simply aren't strong enough to stand up to the deadly mushmare. Then why do you live here? Can't sleep on this. Kel equals hell. Creepypasta confirmed, I know. Tales of the Abyss has been on your mind. That's a good game, too. It really is an excellent game. Also, good night, Exva Zulu. Jeez, you people and your names! Yeah, this is good stuff. You ever gonna play TF2 MC? I know you've been kind of flirting with the idea for a while. I definitely plan on doing it, yeah. It's good stuff.
I played the update for the first time recently, and I was really, really happy with it. Got their tent set up. Now, I know there's like a shop and a place to rest here, so maybe we can actually get equipment. You look like a shopkeeper. Candy bar. Poisonous and dangerous. I'm almost positive this boss can poison me. Look at how much money we have. We're good. Freedom root cures paralysis. Rotten weed, rotten weed. Let's like get rid of one of these. I'd like a sick weed. Some sick weed? Because there's a chance that we can poison this guy. I don't know. We'll find out. Almost killed me last week. Using the K word again. Candy bar. You'll like it. It tastes very good. You are forced to buy it. It's kind of funny. Hamburger. You'll like it. It tastes very good. You are forced to buy it. Fuck, man. Why are you doing this to me? Game, no. What a trap. I guess I'll get rid of that. Exchange. Okay, I'm like afraid to examine things here now. Store some of your hit points. I think that once you get baby, you can store way more items and this kind of thing stops becoming a problem. Cure paralysis. I just want, like, some inventory space. Damn it. That is the only way that you can buy hamburgers, though, so it's not like it's totally pointless. Freedom root. Anyway, we're gonna use the attack items on the boss anyway, so... What a fucking asshole, by the way. What a villain. Have you seen the people on the surface? They're safer with the monsters than the creepy potato man. Yeah, like, these guys are chill. At least we don't have, like, the potato fascist here. Paralyzing mushroom. Can I rest before I fight this thing? I hope so. There's gotta be a place somewhere. There's a bed. Six-sided bowl, you don't see that very often. Switch in the wooden box, it's empty. I need to find a place to rest, and then I'm just gonna fight the thing, and then I'm gonna explore, so that I can actually have some inventory space. If you promise to get rid of that mushmare, you can rest here. Hell yeah. It deserves to die. Oh my god. I don't recall this game being so adult. Rid yourself of the Mary Jane. I want to get the monster high. I want to see if I can do that. It's my current tactic. We are a peaceful race in RPG equals we have no self-preservation instinct. Kind of. The Magic Boy is legal. Yeah, they are. The Oregon is too. Okay. Deep within hell. I mean, Kel. We'll check everything for items in a second. But we're ready. We're gonna fight that boss. I think he's around here. This must be the storage room. Do you want to go in? Yes, we're as prepared as we can be. Oh boy, oh! MC, that's him! That must be the Mushmare monster! Karoo, motherfucker! You want some of this? Who's that Pokemon? It's Mush Bitch! Take this! Fuck! Tongue? Ooh. Take... this! Oh, yeah! Who would have thought that using a mushroom on the mushroom would be the best tactic? But fuck yeah. Oh yeah, I like this. Yeah, that gave us a nice boost. Oh, hell yeah! Well, if you're planning to speedrun this game, get yourself a shroom before you fight the shroom. That's pretty clever design, because I got the mushroom in this area. But that's pretty cool. I like that. An iron sword. We're moving up in the world. Expected the boss to be bigger. It's the first boss in a kid's game. You know how it is. Cool. Gotta be really methodical here and make sure that you're actually checking everything physically. There's a lot of stuff in here, I think. A pill that makes you grow. MC, you are tall enough already. Yeah, that's what they mean. You reluctantly put the magic pill back. That's kind of cute. Nahani's such a mom. Put that back, you don't know what it does. Don't act like you actually know. I want to check this box. Oh well. You did it! You murdered something! Come on, let's report the death to the Elder. It's metal as fuck, dude. You are the hamburger, I guess. A shroom in the room and a need for the weed. Oh, dude. Are you a rapper? Old Vileplume-looking ass. Thank you. Our village can now return to peace. I've given this character like 15 different voices. Well, we did our part. Now tell us where the pink monster is, you bitch. Ah, yes. The pink monster. Hold on. I guess they couldn't animate that block moving. Should be back there. Thanks, let's go. Wait! I want to give you something. I want you to take this as a symbol of our gratitude. What? What do you think it is, MC? Look, it has a spring in the back. I'll try winding it up. Just another twist? I am so hype right now, you don't understand, guys. Hello, everybody! Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is O'Neill. Mr. O'Neill, that is. In case you hadn't noticed, I am a living toy. Whoa! You scared me! What are you? My name is O'Neill. Mr. O'Neill. And I... No, what are you? I am a living toy. I know, you said that already, but what do you do? Ah, I understand now. You want to understand what my function is. Is that right, beautiful fairy girl? Never thought I'd be complimented by a toy. We living toys were created to make the world a safer place by the brilliant Professor Zeppetto. That name sounds familiar. I was the first living toy to be made. Our purpose is to help people out when they are attacked by monsters. We will use your psychic power, energy to fight. By the way, I am not the only one that exists. Those other toys you have may come in handy. What do you think, MC? I think I'm fucking hyped to actually use the toys. The system is so cool. I remember there was another one in the storage room. Oh, hell yeah. So, we're gonna go grab that guy, and then we're gonna look at our toy stock. So, all the toys that you got before now, they're all living toys that are basically summons. And I'm gonna demonstrate how this works. And get into some fights. You get a living toy, da bomb. So, here you go. Living toys are their own category. So, when it has this little arrow, that represents an effect that is basically instant. So it shows up, it does an effect, and then it leaves. That's basically what it does. And these kind of block icons represent someone who, like, will stay and fight alongside you for a little while. So we start off with quite a lot of these guys. So Cupid will heal the entire party. I think that Nurse can only heal one person. Viper paralyzes a target. So we don't have to rely on items anymore for that effect, at least. Jupiter and Dark Postal will cause elemental damage to everyone, but that's not really ideal. If you have armor that absorbs those elements, then that can be useful. The bomb explodes in 3 turns, defensible, so like you can, if you remember that there's like 3 turns left, you can guard on the final turn. So, you know, it's not like it's useless. I'm gonna test that first to see like what kind of damage it does. Mr. O'Neill uses baton as a lethal weapon. Just kind of like the basic bitch. He just does physical attacks alongside you for a few turns. And Pyro. Pyro is the one that we're going to be using the most. Pyro just casts fire magic, basically. Yeah, that's a shame. I wanted to test that. It deletes items if you don't have the stock for it. That's a shame. Let's sell some kind of item. Because we can't have all these things. I really need to hold on to my weapons, unfortunately. Yeah, that's good for now. You really want to hold on to these, they're pretty rare. Cool. Let's go explore the town. Toy stocks are up 3%. That's a lot of options, I know. This game, that's like the cool thing about this game, it really rewards you for exploring because that's just how you get new abilities. But let's go fight some stuff and then come back to the town to rest, because I just want to test out some of the toys. And then we'll go back to our main quest. But I gotta test these guys out. Let's find out what kind of damage Pyro does. Yeah, you can kind of see the cost for everything. Pyro is really good. Let's see him in action. I think that eventually, like, his damage scales up over time. Oh, and he can that's one of the coolest parts. The living toys can actually tank damage for you. It's a small chance, but it can happen. So it's really cool that happened. But yeah, he'll actually linger in the fight for like 3 to 4 turns. and he'll just do extra damage, so it's a really good idea to have him on the field. And I believe that their attack power scales with your power stat. Later, Zippy. Thanks for stopping by. Want to fight, like, a few more things before I move on. Mainly just to test the toys. And I don't know how many toys you can have active at once, but I recall it being a pretty high number. Yeah, Pyro is very, very powerful. Summon Mr. O'Neill. I think that he'll gradually do more damage over time. Let's try Viper, see how accurate he is. Oh, it's like a little snake coming out of a pot. That's awesome. I want to see the healing on this, and how powerful it is. It's, like, you can see how fun the living toy system is. It's pretty good healing, especially since it's like a party effect. Let's compare that to the nurse. And the nurse is single target. Okay, it just costs less. So yeah, Mr. O'Neill, not the best, but he's just kind of the tutorial toy, I guess. Hamburger. Fuck yeah. But yeah. Enjoying this a lot, I'm glad. It's a very fun game. And I don't want to fight anything else. I'll be over-leveled if I keep this up. I do like how this game has that visual indicator of the fact that you're getting over-leveled. We are a peaceful tribe. We can't defend ourselves from fucking anything. And yet we live in the most dangerous area in this entire, like, region. What do you think the ruins in the inner caves used to be? Oh yeah, that's right, like, this isn't, like, their ruins. They made the tents and the huts and stuff. Dying to know what's inside that thing. Well, we gotta raid it. We're a thief character. Don't know if you noticed. Let me just refresh my page real quick. Just want to make sure that the... Yeah, okay. Just had to check the stream feed. I can finally walk outside again without being scared. We helped people. Isn't that nice? It's a tiny little chest. Why not? I like rummaging through people's things. Now, hold on. Oh, but let us have it. Can't really move around that much. Now there's one less thing to be afraid of. Yeah, the toadstools are pretty useful, but since we have Viper, I'm actually going to just sell them from now on. The Kelwells. Yeah, even peaceful armies need, like, even peaceful nations need an army. You gotta have something. Music sounds like something Max could like. Yeah, no, definitely. This is the kind of music I want in my game. I bet they didn't make these bottles themselves. What, you fucking racist? Think they can't make things themselves? Aw. I want to bring the Viagra with me. These villages are nice and detailed. They're very generous with the items, too. They have a lot of items just lying around. Must be nice to sleep that high off the ground. It's efficient, too. Look at all that space underneath the bed. I need a house like that. Yeah, I need a room designed like this. I mean, you say it's efficient, but there's a whole fucking staircase leading to the bed. Could've just had a ladder. Yeah, too late. Someone emptied that jar out yesterday. Fucking thief. This guy's just getting crunk. That guy's like a whole wine bottle all to himself. You're very strong. So is this booze. Some people like it that way. You're goddamn right. Some people like it messy. Can I walk on this? No. Now, let's see. I don't think that there's anything else. Let's sell that toadstool. So that we have some inventory space. Even if it isn't a lot. I need to keep these weapons. I can't sell them. It's always tempting, though. Cure paralysis. We can sell one of these. Angel tears. Poison is not that big a deal. Okay. The big monsters in the caves. Yeah. Okay, let's rest up and continue our quest. Frickin' excited. I'm actually really excited to get Baby. And, like, the scene where you get him is pretty interesting. I forget how much of the dungeon is left, but we're a little bit more than halfway through. Even Canada has a good army, I know. The song sounds Fire Emblem-ish. I could kind of hear it. Do you mean like with the more recent ones? Because I was thinking like the older ones, and it doesn't sound that much like it. But maybe like Awakening, that era, it does kind of sound like that. Looks like one of those isometric games from the NES, but 3D. Yeah, it's a nice style. Oh, nah, I don't want to start saving new stuff there. Departure. Wait, so like there's like chapter names? I guess so. I didn't know that. I forgot about that. Yeah, Viagra. And all these guys have Viagra. Must have a lot of... I mean, actually, I don't even know if they have women. Or men, for that matter. If I lived in a tent, I don't think I would want to use fire for anything. That's a good point. This will come in handy if the tent ever catches fire, by the way. Gotta love these stone beds. Very homey atmosphere. Did I check? Yeah, I already checked that place. Okay. We ready. I like how in order to pass through this part of town, you have to go through this guy's house. That toy, it moved! Oh, he's just been flipping out about this ever since. So we good. We got a lot of options. We are probably never going to use Dark Apostle and Jupiter, though. I recall them being very powerful, but it's really not worth it. Until you have anti-dark and anti-light armor. Ooh. What is this? It looks like a machine of some kind. Oh, this is great foreshadowing. Oh, this is so good. Listen to this music. Let's play this for a bit. That's pretty nice. That's a good track. I'm actually gonna download some of these after I'm done streaming, because I want to use these in my videos and as temp tracks in the game that I'm making. It's very nice stuff. Is it me or are the graphics getting better? Yeah, this room is very nice looking, especially for the time. This game in general looks better than I remember. You know, like, the graphics are very blurry, especially in the battles when they zoom in on certain graphics, but it's nice. It has a good aesthetic. But yeah, I like that little bit of foreshadowing. I can't tell you what that's about, but that room is very significant later on. But it's a nice little hint. It kind of gets you wondering, like, oh, this room is special. It has its own music, it has its own atmosphere. Something very unique about it. But I like that little bit of foreshadowing there. Oh, there are monsters here. Yep. A pincer attack. They're getting tactical on me. Hello. You're the evolution of Golbat. Ugh. Let's see. A spin-off evolution. I think that they expect me to start using these guys already. You handle one of them. I wish I could tell you who to target, but that's one of the downsides of Pyro. Let's finish off the bat. I think that he gains power over time. Nah. Just scales with me as I get more power. But he is helping. Yeah, Pyro's kind of like the default toy for this part of the game, I think. I generally think we should avoid using the healing magic at this point in the game. Because we have so many items, and we gotta clear up Oh, it's a Blue Boy! Of course it is. This is a bit of a gamble, but let's see if this works, because I don't want you attacking. You look scary. Yes! Paid off. Oh shit, magic. Nice crit. Power blast. Ooh. Do I gamble attacking? Let's see how much this heals. Oh, that's pretty generous. Revival? Oh, power up. I thought it was gonna revive its ally. Oh man, you have a lot. Okay. This game's getting serious. I'm kind of surprised that it's putting up a bit of a fight. But yeah, like I said, I am kind of under-leveled. I don't recall exactly what level I usually am when I get to this point in the game. I just know it's higher than 9. I know I'm in the double digits by now, whenever I play. Is this where I came from? I think it is. Maybe not. Oh shit. I don't know if we're ready.
It would take a little while to level up. You know what? Fuck it. And by fuck it, I mean, 1 second. You know, if I was, like, theoretically emulating this, I think that this would be the point where I would probably make a quick attempt to, say, emulate, like, you know, make a save state, but I'm not. So... There we go. Wow, what a weird glitch. Must be something wrong with my PlayStation 1. Okay. Alright, let's give it a shot. Oh, we're almost there. We're not quite there yet. Walk Bomb! Oh, I love Walk Bomb. Distance walked. Yeah, it scales with how much, like, you've walked in the game. This is a really useful ability, actually. Like, if you're having trouble with a fight, you just whip that shit out. But I think that, like, it resets after a while, you know? Okay. If there's this much left of the level, then we'll at least be level 10 when we fight the big bird. Look at that water, it's moving so smooth. I know! Also, fuck these monsters. I really don't like these guys. It's honestly worth it to paralyze this guy every time. Let's get Pyro in on this fight, too. Kinda wanna gang up on that guy. Just because he's such a big problem once he starts attacking. Yeah, finish him, come on! Oh, he's way too strong. I do not like that thing. Get out of here, blue boy. Yeah, there we go. Pyro stays out. Like, does he stay out for the whole fight? Nice. Well, that went a little smoother than last time. Grind by walking, exactly. Okay, we can level up once before we fight big, someone. You'll see. Fight me. This is a good game, yo. Baby is essentially the little dude from Yu Yu Hakusho. I bet he's going to turn into an overpowered dude. Possibly. Oh, hello, ice strawberry swirl turtle. Let's see how scary you are. I hope you don't one-shot me, because I'm at half health. Okay, you're not that bad. Oh! You're actually really bad. I didn't even have to use Pyro on you, actually. Rotten weed. What a rotten weed.
Yeah, let's go back to town. Rest once and then head back. Because why not? Might as well be prepared. I won't be over leveled because I'm still encountering the pink babies. I do like how you can theoretically just walk in a frickin' circle and level up the walk bomb to do ridiculous damage. I'm gonna be very liberal with my living toys in this playthrough, I think. Normally I don't use them that much, but they're pretty powerful. Eh. You know, I'm starting to think that maybe, like, Pyro levels up as you use him more or something. Because he's starting to do more damage. Thank you, Nahani. Yeah, you see, like, her healing is getting better over time, too. It's a little team. Cute little team. Just a boy and his toys. Power went way up. HP is the main thing that I, like, really care about in this game. I wish I got more power points, though. Because that doesn't make that much of a difference. Just 3. Oh, I can't wait to get baby. Let's try to avoid fights from now on. Get away, Sperm Ghost. There we go. Yeah, if your game does that, you automatically get some bonus points in my book. Just having enemies be visible on screen. I feel like there's no reason to not do it that way. Is this like a secret? Yes, it is. I am glad we backtracked. It's a living toy, and it's Phoenix? Turns all to normal condition. So that's like the status cure. Thank God we came back then. Jeez. That's a really good spell. Man. And before I ask, I believe that all curing items function as a revive, like a Phoenix down. So, that's not really a concern. Seriously, the bat is flapping its wings to the rhythm. It feels like... Yeah, that's the coolest thing about this game. Like, I'll point that out next time we're in a fight, but I can't believe I forgot to point that out. Like, the player character and, like, the other characters, like, bob in rhythm to the beat. It's fucking amazing. Low HP is the one real limitation of the player. Yeah. Other than that, you have really good options, and so far, none of the enemies really needed you to unleash that much power, yeah. The only thing that's, like, really scary is, Blue Boy. Blue Boy kinda caught me off guard, I forgot about him. But, yeah, it's a very good game. I'm really pleasantly surprised by how well this is aged. Because I haven't played it in a long time. We have a lot of money. Let's go to, I like how all these NPCs remind you of what you're doing because this game was made for stupid, dumb baby children. Oh! Good night, brave knight. Thanks, I try. Oh, jeez. The enemies know the soundtrack is dope, I know. But yeah, the balancing in this game is pretty damn good so far. The enemies make you think a little bit. Watch Max play this and fucking die to everything. Did you guys know that Max sucks at games? Did Did you know that I like talking shit about my friends when they're not here to defend themselves? I'm a good friend. Let's see. Oh, we've already been at this for 2.5 hours? Okay. This game is also longer than I remember. So we don't need to worry about that. A tough thing about streaming is that when you look away from the screen, you like can lose track of where you are in games like this. Because like when I look to check on chat, I physically look away from the screen. I don't have to do that with this setup actually, I should fix that. But I will later. Watch me never do it, by the way. I probably won't. Who am I kidding? I'm not gonna remember that shit. Even if the rest of this night's chat is just people telling me to do that, and set that up so that I can see chat and the game at the same time. It's not gonna happen. So don't bother. But we're about to get into a boss fight, so I can't be reading chat. Anyway. Oh god, okay, this is it. So, I'm full health. I can't believe I managed to get here without a single fight, that's awesome. I was very lucky. Okay. We got this. We got plenty of healing. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the follow. Max is a world record holding speedrunner. I know. He's not good at RPGs. You can hear this from the man himself. Let's see. That's a weird... Is that even water? Or is that just like mist? I'm not sure what that is supposed to be. But here's our friend. And a bunch of broken eggshells. Interesting. What happened to you, little guy? Shh, it's sleeping. How can you sleep in a place like this? Well, he's a monster. Zzz. What? Are you talking in your sleep? You can't eat anymore? You didn't. None of those eggshells. I've got a bad feeling. Oh, there must be a very pissed off little bird. Poor little bird. I bet it's a cute little thing. Christ. It's... God. I am fighting a god. Run is exactly how I feel. Tell me that thing isn't awesome, by the way. That thing is so cool. That thing inspired, like a... That thing actually inspired a deity in one of my books. That's how cool it is. I think the pyro is the most important thing to get out. Diving beak. Ooh, nice animations. I highly doubt that Paralyze is gonna work on you. Let's see if Mr. O'Neill can do some DPS. Maybe he scales up. He might still be weak. Okay, he's getting stronger. Damn. Gale Stork. This thing is so cool. Oh my god, it's so badass. Yeah, we need to heal. Nice. At least the hamburgers are basically a full health pack.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you for the sub. Oh, shit! I feel bad now. Rigor mortis set in really quickly with this poor thing. It just dropped dead like that. Oh, Jeremy, you just gifted someone else a sub. That's amazing, man. It's really cool that you can do that. But thank you. It's actually kind of nice difficulty-wise. Yeah, it's not like, you know... It's reasonable. It's not like a super baby RPG. Bear in mind that I am a little underleveled, so, you know. Normally it would be even easier than I'm making it look. Trying to stay away from bits, especially after watching MC's recent YouTube vid. Oh, yeah? I could gift another sub. Is there something about bits that's, like, bad? I'm kind of curious about that, actually. It's a Dark Souls of introductory RPGs. Don't fucking start, some FX guy. But yeah, they actually do expect the player to have, like, some healing items, but they don't expect you to have as many as I do. But that was a fun fight. It's the spectacle that's really cool. Oh. Time out. That's a really good one, actually. Poor little thing. It's a really cool enemy. MC, we knocked it out. Let's go. There's no need to kill it. It was just defending its nest. Nahani's a good girl. I'm sorry, Birdie. We didn't mean to hurt anyone. I think we should get out of here before the bird gets up. There's light coming in from over there. Might be the way out. Come on, little baby. Come on, what are you doing? Hurry up. We're tired from all the food. Groink. I know, right? Given a heavy stone. What? You want us to take this stone with us? Biboo. This thing just talks like Max. A biboo. A baboo. This thing talks like I talk to my dog. What? What do you mean, what? Oh. Nope. Oh my god, this music. No, we gotta get the treasure chest. No, let me control. Nope. Oh well. I kinda wanna see if we can get that. Hang on. No. You're too heavy. We're going to fall. Little Nahani actually tried to save us there. That's kind of awesome. Do you think they're okay, Martha? Let's go upstairs and take a look, Amos. Whoa. Oh, this music. I've used this in videos before, too. Whoa! You're up already! Oh, my head. Are you okay, young fella? I pulled you out to the river this morning. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw you folks float by. Say, how did you fall into the river anyhow? We were in this cave, and a huge bird monster, and we were running, and I missed a treasure chest, and... Calm down. You folks are safe here. Just take a deep breath and tell me what happened. It all started when... Fade to black. What is a cat? With no eyes. Oh, PlayStation and your unintended horror. You're lucky you survived. You want to go to God's Tower? Sounds awfully dangerous. Me? I hate to interrupt, but listen to my theme song. Good morning, or should I say evening. What is it that carried you here? Me, thank you. I mean, thank me. Yep, I carried you here after the old man fished you out. Bonic? I read that as boink at first. You could wake the dead with a voice that loud. Let me introduce myself. My name is Boink. If you need anything, I'll be staying in the room next door. Oh, thank you. I just happened to overhear that you're going to God's Tower. Why would you want to go there screaming at me? Look at that, like, text you can just tell from the text box. You can't sell anything there. Ha 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 ha. Is my voice too loud? Ha 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 ha. When I was a young boy, my mother always said to me, Bonik, you aren't as big as the other boys, so you'll have to talk louder than everybody else if you want people to notice you. Ha 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 ha. I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a lot of planning to do. Okay, well, I wish you good night. Bye! Are all merchants so obnoxious? Is a good question. My voice is really sore now, by the way. This game has colorful character design. It's pretty good. It's okay, Bonik. We did notice you. Bonik is my people. The phoenix rises from the ashes. Exactly. Run, Forrest, run! At least we have baby. We do. It is kind of Cartman. It basically is Cartman. Bonik is now part of the culture. Come on, Amos. It's time we got to bed. Alright, let's get some sleep. Good night, fellas. MC, let's get some sleep, too. It's been a long day. I missed a treasure chest. What? You're not tired? This music is so cute. Okay, so we can't check baby stats yet. Prevents all damage for 3 turns. That is so useful, so you can use that to heal up. I wish I told you, like, how much psychic points it cost in the menu, but I don't think it does. The people almost look human here. That's about the nicest thing you can say about a PlayStation 1 game. Look at these JPEG images of clothes hangers. Eyeless, I believe is that cat's name. It's where you put your bags and things. What a nice little lamp. This is a cute little inn. Meow. Hey, you're blocking us from advancing the plot. I guess we gotta talk to Bonik. Hey, bud. I'm not gonna keep screaming, because I literally can't. I actually made my throat sore doing that. I love Baby just staring blankly into the distance like, ugh. Well, hello there. Can't sleep? You wanna take a look at what I'm selling? Hamburger. That's an expensive hamburger. What the fuck is that? AFM 324. Alexander Fire Magnum? It's a gun? Something tells me that I should give that to you for free. Aww. Bubblegum, this is what cures terror. Oh, he gives you everything for free, because he's a badass. I like this guy. I have to hold for another customer. That's crazy. That's one hell of a foreshadowing, just a gun? I mean, what else could that be? Just an elemental gun. So he gives you everything. The AFM 324. This one is already promised to another customer. I can't ruin my good name by breaking my word, you understand. I need people to trust me when I open my own store. You're going to God's Tower, right? So you'll be going east through Iston? Maybe I'll see you there. Wouldn't that be fun? I'll buy you dinner if business is good. Well, I've got to get some sleep. I have to start early tomorrow. I think this game definitely influenced my obsession with lovable traveling merchants in games. The other one was obviously Final Fantasy X, but I think I like this guy even more, honestly. But he's a lovable guy. Didn't expect a medieval RPG to have a gun. I mean, what else can you call that? It's a magnum. I'm assuming it's a weapon. It has an abbreviation like a you know, gun model would. I don't really recall that. I think that when I was a kid, I didn't really process what I was looking at, you know? Because I was like, what, like 8 or 9 when I first played this? Hey, kitty. Hey, now we can actually advance the plot because the cat got out of the way. 100 Habits of Very Successful People. What will they think of next? Hey, I would like to read it. For being this old. Just like the people who run it. Just like the people who run the inn. Very good shape for being so old. I like to imagine that Amos literally fished us out of the river. Like with a fishing rod. It was just like, oh, well, I wasn't expecting a young man and a pink dragon and a fairy. Wait, what? Wasn't there? Aw, I want to know what it is. The ink painting is just right for this room. The graphics are very cozy indoors in this game. I really want to, like, take this music and, like, use it as a temp track in my game now. It's very, very nice. Ah, table. Hey, Blue Cat. Is this Bebo? Is this Bebo, the cat that was missing? Yeah, there was a blue kitten that, one of, like, the village elders was missing in the first town. I wonder if that's, like, connected in a side quest or something. I'll have to remember that. Because it's gonna be a while until we can go back to Orgo. Fucking Magnet 324. How do they work? Magnum is a brand of ice cream. Yeah, that would be preferred. That's not the weirdest party you could find. Yeah. I think it's one of the weirder ones. A baby dragon. Wait, hold on, what? You should spend more time helping out with the cleaning and less time turning the house inside out looking for hidden treasure. Stop judging my life. What? You're not cleaning? It figures. Oh my god, Nahani. Just like... MC, how nice of you, cleaning out their fireplace. What? You're not cleaning? It figures. Like she knew. She's just lecturing me. Whatever, Mom. We have a lot of cats. This is such a cozy place. I love this inn. This inn is awesome. So nice. Hey guys. Good morning, MC. Good morning, Nahani. Good morning, what was that little one's name? I don't know. Hey, what's your name? Gobblurk. That's a pretty good name. What? You don't have a name? I like how Nahani understands it. Spoink Gulblurk. I told you my name. My first name is Spoink, my last name is Gulblurk. Mr. Gulblurk. Thank you very much. Maybe we should give you a name. Now, what would be a good name for you? I think we should just call you Baby. MC, what do you think we should call him? Well, I have a bit of a backstory for this one. So, time to get sappy. When I was a kid, and I was like, you know, really excited to have my first game console. This was one of the first games that I ever owned.
And back then, I had this really, really sweet, very special dog named Champ. And Champ would always be on my lap, basically, at all times. Like, he would either have his head resting on my lap, or he would be at my feet. Whenever I was playing any game. So, he was always my best friend, and he would just chill out. He would, like, look right at the TV sometimes when I was playing these things. So, he was always my adventuring companion. So I think we're gonna keep up the tradition. Because I always named baby Champ. I'm gonna let in Sophie, my current baby. Hey, puppy. Come here. But, yeah. But he passed away when I was like 18. So, pretty long time ago, but I have a lot of really good memories of this little guy. He was a soft-coated Wheaten Terrier, and he was the cuddliest dude you'll ever fucking see in your life. Champ. That's a great name, I know. Mrs. Weatherby, what do you think of the name Champ? Champ, sounds very nice. How do you like it, Champ? Irk, irk. Woof. You like it? Irk, irk. Definitely a wonderful name. Champ! Yeah! And this is part of the reason why I didn't want to be too over-leveled, because he does start at level 1. His stats are a little bit better than yours at level 1, but not by much. He's also way faster than you, so like he will be outspeeding me pretty soon. He levels up very fast in the starting area. Dogs are very sweet. Champ was a very good boy. That name gonna be weird when he grows into an adult. Eh, whatever. He's Champ. Ah, the good old days before voice acting, where everyone could call you by the name you picked without it being awkward. Yeah. I always thought that Mass Effect did a pretty good job of getting around it. But the thing is, in Mass Effect, it literally doesn't matter what your first name is. Because everyone's just gonna call you Shepard or Commander. This is important. So, when you're outdoors, you can tell them to go fetch. And I'll explain more about that later. But it's a really cool mechanic. But give snack. So you have all the obvious stuff, right? Like you can, like bubblegum makes him extremely happy, which makes sense because he's basically eating himself. So like you give him a nice little treat. Looks happy, yeah, and that can actually raise his affection towards you. And the higher his affection, the better his relationship, and the more helpful he is in combat, basically. Now, some of you may be wondering, though, why I kept all these weapons. You're about to learn why. Oh, and Champ can also carry items as well. So we're gonna let him carry some stuff. But... Hey Champ, you want a snack of a short sword? It's your favorite food. Over time, his attack is actually going to be going up. Because I'm giving him swords to eat. It's something that will mostly, like, take effect when he starts leveling up, but... Yeah, he's, like, absorbing the essence of these armors and weapons and stuff. And his stats will actually increase because of it. So that's pretty special. My luck is good, apparently. I mean, I guess I just survived an encounter with a deity, so...
Did Bonek wake you up when he was leaving? Bonek left already? We wanted to thank him for yesterday. Oh, I'll tell him that the next time he comes here. Before you go, hold on, it's here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Bonek gave me this a long time ago. It's some kind of magic map. I don't need it anymore, so I thought I should give it to you guys since you're going to God's Tower. Get a living toy, Mapster! Oh no, we could not after everything you've already done. So, like, the living toy, Mapster, is actually a globe that can also attack. It's kind of funny. I think we'll test him out in a fight. Nonsense, I want you to have it. Go ahead, take it. If you ever need a place to stay, just let the missus know. Do you want to stay here and rest the night? Nah. Isn't that sweet? You will always have a free place to stay at this inn. Have a safe journey and come back and see us again. We'll be here. I love these guys. So, we're not going to worry about the cat right now. I'm sure that there's some kind of side quest for it, but we'll worry about that later. I think it'll take a while. Thank you for all your help, Mr. and Mrs. Weatherby. Goodbye. So now we're going to try to head to Iston to continue our journey. But first, we need to train Baby. That's the main thing that we need to do. So, we can have him go fetch. It's pretty cute. I forgot about the sound effects. Lid. It's the lid to something. Sure. I made him happy. Can I sell this? It's an interesting thing to just kind of find. Oh yeah, you can see how Champ is basically like deep storage for some reason. I think that he just like eats it all and keeps it in like a spare pocket in his stomach or something. Oh man. Okay, let's try to get into some fights and see if Baby dies horribly. It's tough to level him up at first because he is very fragile right now. So we have Baby here. We can give him some commands. When you first meet him, and like, unless you like, I gave him a bunch of treats, so he might be kind of affectionate towards me, but he won't always listen to you, is the thing. Right now it seems like he's going to, though. Oh, nice. So yeah, you can see he starts with very low attack. Ooh, oh. I think that he'll like you more if you heal him, too. Let's try this. Let's see if this scales with my psychic power. Surprised it did that little. Don't die. Okay. Let's just run. Uh-oh. Well, that did not go as planned. Let's give Champ a snack. And that also heals him. So I think that, like, if you heal him with that method, it'll make him happier. The mechanics for Champ are actually really complex. Which is kind of surprising. But we can one-shot the ant. I'm worried about this guy one-shotting Baby. Okay, this is not a one-shot. Maybe this will be better? Let's see. Oh, it scales. Why are you targeting baby? Come on, die. Thank God. We just need the poor little guy to level up. Look at those giant eyes. Oh my God, that freeze frame is very flattering to both of them. Well, at least he levels up fast. But yeah, if you heal him this way, it's a lot happier of a process. Yo guys, I'm gonna eat, see you around. Thanks a lot for stopping by, yo. I'm glad it was fun. Not great design to force you to level up a very weak character. Yeah. It's not great. It's definitely a problem. I can see why people are afraid of this thing. That's some powerful shit. Can you feed it people? You can make it transform into different monsters. That's the closest that you can get. So I want to be careful with using my healing items, because I actually can't get that many more at the moment. I think we should at least get to Istin before the stream is over for tonight. Rare! Wow. Yeah, the difference between the damage they're doing to me and the damage they're doing to baby is pretty astronomical. You can tell that this is the area where you're just kind of basically babysitting baby while he levels up. You got this, champ. Also, he's gonna level up in every fight, so at least that's nice. Yeah, you can see his agility is already getting pretty high. Oh, and they're giving me a lot of healing items. Okay, so like they thought this through a little bit. I still think it's a little silly that you have to level up a weak character like this right at the beginning of the game. Gotta remember that it's like in the east. The Coastal Inn. See if there's any secret items. They really do make, like, everything something that you can examine. That well looks really deep, dude. Okay, no secret items, I guess. Anything around here? Okay, let's fight something else. But yeah, I do like training baby, because this is kind of like a hybrid RPG of like, you know, kind of stuff like Digimon World, Pokemon, etc., where you're just training a monster to fight for you, but you're fighting alongside it. You can see how quickly baby's attack is going up. Like, he started out doing 2, he's now doing 8. It scales up pretty fast. Hell yeah. Oh, you know what? I need to get into the habit of telling baby to attack. Because I think that as you communicate with him, it also increases his affection. So you can already kind of tell, like, this is... The stuff with baby is kind of complex. It's a fun system. Because you really feel like you're, you know, making this bond with your little pet friend. Got this. Ooh. Nice. 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 Cool. Yeah, what do you guys think of the game so far? Because I really love this game. I'm surprised by how well it's aged. This leveling up phase is a little awkward. But at least they do give you this in. I don't think it's actually free. They say it's free, but this is a really heartwarming little thing. Like, they say you can stay here for free. Mrs. Weatherby, this is for you. Now, honey, don't be silly. You guys are like grandchildren I never had. But please, we want you to have it. And she gives the innkeeper's wife 20 rubies. Well, if you really want to, thank you, Nahani. Amos, don't you just love these kids? Having you kids around makes an old woman like me very happy. Thank you, MC. Thank you, Nahani. Thank you, Chimp. Oh my gosh. This is a sweet video game. This is why I wish Max was here. He's probably asleep. I know that he had a long day at work, but I'll be sure to tell him to watch the archive. Because this is his shit. He loves heartwarming stuff like this, but it's very cute. Now, I don't know when I can start learning transformations. But I'm not going to get into that too much right now, because that's a cool mechanic that kind of comes up later. But yeah, 20 rupees to get fully healed is ridiculously generous. Let's find out how much I get from a single fight in this area. It's simple, fun, and wholesome. It's a very sweet game. Great choice for the stream tonight. Thank you. It was not easy to get this running, actually. I picked a really bad emulator at first, but... I mean, you know, hypothetically, because obviously I'm using a PlayStation 1, but hypothetically, if I were to say, you know, recommend using an emulator, which I would never do, EPS XE, Enhanced PlayStation X Emulator, pretty good. And if you were to hypothetically download it, if you were like a, you know, savage criminal with no moral standards, I would highly recommend looking up the EPS XE Ultimate Pack, because it has all the BIOS and plugins that you need in order to make it run smoothly. Hypothetically. Oh, do not kill my child! Why are you, like, focusing on my child so much? Part of me just wants to make Baby defend. Until he's a slightly higher level. Because I think that he can also heal himself. He's getting there. He never has a lot of HP. That's kind of the thing with Baby. Like, you're the tank. He's the speedy, kind of flexible support character, because he can actually heal you, believe it or not. These guys are turning into white ghosts, so I must be doing something right. I know there's, like, hidden items around here somewhere. Oh, wait, I have a map. There we go. Can I view the whole map? Nice. Now, I'm not sure where Ibsen is on this map. If I had to guess, I would say... Let me test something really quickly. Okay, no, you can't see my cursor. I think that, like, we're the red dot. I think that, the blocky kind of town to the right of us, I believe that that's, Iston. So, that's our next destination. But first we're gonna check out the coast, see if there's any items around here. And level up our baby. Baby is the OG. He's a good baby. Really like world maps like these? Yeah, it's convenient as fuck. It also gives you an idea of like how big this game actually is, because it is a pretty sizable world. You are doing a lot of damage already. I'm very proud of you. Ooh. Yeah, we gotta heal him. He's getting there, though. He's getting there.
we just got a candy bar, so you can treat it like a treat. For early 3D, it's pretty huge, yeah. Get a snack. They're being very generous with the healing items in the early game. I don't know if it's always like that, though. But I do like that idea that, you know, you start out with the world map. It is a pretty big world, and there's a lot to explore. There's a lot of side content. A lot of these islands are totally optional. There's, like, secrets everywhere. Like, a lot of the islands and towns are completely optional. That's kind of the cool thing. I know there's at least, like, 2 optional dungeons. There might be more. The ice area that's up to the, you know, kind of northeast of the map. I love that place. It's a very, very cool area. We obviously won't be getting there anytime soon, because that's, like, way later in the game. But so I don't think that there's any items around here. It's kind of an area for you to explore and get used to Baby. So we'll level up Baby once more, and then we'll move on. Early 3D had a problem doing scale. Yeah, it was really tough to, like, have a lot of content in 3D games at the time. Especially when you're doing this and you're just actively rendering polygons. Because a lot of the PlayStation RPGs that we, like, all know and love, a lot of the things made by, like, Square Enix, they all used pre-rendered backgrounds, which were way less demanding on hardware. So, like, you have this weird situation where, like, this game, you know, it looks worse than Final Fantasy 8 and 9, despite coming out around the same time. But it was also more technically demanding because these are all polygons that are rendered in real time. Oh, it does... when he does headbutt, it's a bit of a problem. Poor little guy. But he's okay now. I think that if Baby starts using Hammer every now and then, that's a pretty good indication that he's starting to really like you. And Headbutt. So, that's a good sign. But yeah, I'm actually gonna, after this stream, I'm gonna look up, like, all the little details with Baby. Yeah, he's about to level up, so we'll fight one more time. Then we'll rest at the inn, then we'll head to Iston. And then I think we'll kind of maybe call it quits shortly after that. There's a great optional area nearby that I totally want to do, but we'll do that next time I stream this game, because it seems like people really like this as a topic. Baby, you're starting to do damage. He's bringing the deeps. Nice. Sexy. Okay. He's getting there. Nice. Okay. We need to heal. And then we'll head back out. I'm glad people are enjoying this so far. Let me scroll up a little bit. It kind of brings a problem with many RPGs, which is the leveling system. Most RPGs have a shitty difficulty curve, and having a lot of optional areas will make the over-leveling worse. I kind of move away from traditional leveling in my own games. I'm more of a fan of leveling by completion/progress. Kind of like Zelda, yeah, you gain more stats by progressing through the game and uncovering secrets. Yeah. Doing it with that progression system still has the problem of difficulty curves, though, because if you do the optional content of the early game later, that optional content will be really easy. So, like, my kind of Like, the way that I'm kind of handling it is I'm just balancing my game, Angel's Edict, so that... And some people, like, kind of saw this already. I don't know if I mentioned this, but with Angel's Edict, something I decided to do was I leveled up all my characters to level 10 and put them in a level 2 area. And then I mashed attack, and it took me 2 turns to have, like, half of my team dead. And that's kind of how I handle it. It's basically just completely... it's a strategy-based game. It's just not a game where you can just sit back and mash one button and win. And I think that that's why the difficulty curve works in Angel's Edict right now. Obviously, it's going to take a long time to test it and balance it correctly. And I will probably introduce some, like, gentle scaling for the difficulty curve for, like, the bosses and such, just to keep things interesting and difficult. But that seems to be working pretty well in Angel's Edict so far. Like, you need to pay attention. Because the thing is, like, that might sound kind of crazy, like, you know, you're that over-leveled and you're still, like, dying really quickly. Yeah, but the thing is, that's just because enemies do a lot of damage, cause a lot of status effects, wear you down, and work together. And if you're not doing the same thing, you're gonna die. Like, enemy parties are enemy parties in Angel's Edict. Like, they all have roles. There's healers, there's DPS, there's debuffers, there's buffers. There's people that will... There's, like, enemies that will actually make the other enemies target one party member at a time so that they become the main target, and you have to defend that character, things like that. So, if you're doing what it takes to counter these things, then you're rewarded for it, and the game, you know, it's not, like, unreasonably difficult, but thus far, that balancing seems to be working pretty well. In Breath of the Wild, the curve gets fucked halfway through. It can get... In Breath of the Wild, the difficulty curve can basically get fucked at any time. Just because you can do so much stuff in different orders. And I've always felt like the weapon durability system in Breath of the Wild was this weird, half-assed method of trying to balance it, because it's like, oh, you get a powerful weapon, but it won't last forever, ha 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 ha, and I don't know, I always hated that. That's like one of my least favorite aspects of Breath of the Wild, the fact that, like, all of your power feels temporary, in terms of offense, anyway. Because, like, what, you upgrade your bombs, and none of your other offensive options are permanent. I just don't like that as a mechanic. Okay, we're about halfway there. You can see Istin there. The big block of yellow civilization cheese. Wherever you see the yellow cheese, that's where civilization is. Oops, I did not want to fight you. Angel's Edict is gonna be awesome. I certainly hope so. It seems like it's coming along pretty well. Why are you throwing a jester at me right now, game? We move past this. Baby has comparable strength to me right now. I think it's because I fed him all those swords. Because he's only level 7. The thing is, like, Baby doesn't benefit from, you know, having a weapon equipped. So you can see the difference in our actual attack stat is pretty significant, 35 and 20. So, his defense is very low. I need to start feeding him more armor. I feel like buying armor just to feed it to Baby. I don't know how good of a strategy that is. I just love how this game is making me think like that. Just like, I need to buy... Hey, can I buy a chainmail armor set? A dragon's hungry. Oh yeah, the optional area is nearby. Ooh, I want to go there so bad. You don't even know. But my voice is getting sore. I've been streaming for like 3 hours. It's a really cool place, though. Denheim Plains. very, very cool area up ahead. Uh-oh.
That's impossible!
Listen, we've been through this already. The weapon you sold him had a faulty trigger. It almost blew off his arm during practice. Now he can't fight in the mayor's election. He can't fight in the mayor's election. It's only fair that you provide him with a stand-in. Then maybe we'll all forget the fact that you sold him a broken weapon. This has nothing to do with stand-ins. It's about liability. That sounds like a nasty argument. Hey, isn't that Bonik?
Customer satisfaction has always been my motto. I would never sell a faulty product. Why don't you let me take a look at it?
Bonik, what's going on? Are these generic NPCs giving you trouble? Oh, hi MC. This guy here claims that I sold him a defective weapon, but he won't even let me take a look at it. Are you calling me a liar?
I'm calling you a shitty generic character model.
Listen, it's strange enough that you got hurt the same day you heard that your opponent was going to use a stand-in. Well, you look like you would be a good fighter. Bonik, why don't you ask your friend to help us out? Oh shit, I'm underleveled.
He has nothing to do with it. This is about product liability. Not about who was going to be your stand-in.
Okay, you win. Go take a look at the product you sold me. Okay, you guys, take Bonik to that place we talked about. I'll come along in a minute. I want to have a word with MC.
Finally, now we can handle this like adults.
They're kidnapping you, Bonik.
MC, I'll be right back. Wait for me, okay? Let me introduce myself. My name is Richton. I'm a rich bitch. I'm going to make you an offer that you can't refuse. You fight in the mayor's electoral match as my stand-in.
What? What's going on?
And maybe you'll get to see your friend Bonik alive.
Oh, shit! Shimata! Nani?
You big bully! Only a coward takes hostages. Cowardly? No. Smart? Yes.
I just hope you're as strong as you look, or else... Never mind. Oh, yes, it would be unwise to mention our little arrangement to anyone else, understand?
Good. Come with me.
The plot thickens. Give me that sword. Never seen such a glitzy sword in all my life. If you want me to win, give me that sword. Searching the wooden box. You didn't find anything inside. If this was Skyrim, I would kill that guy, by the way. Or maybe we could kidnap you and ask Bonik for ransom. That would be pretty fucking funny if, like, Knight was just like, we outnumber you, and you can't fight. We're going to kidnap you now. That would be a great development. I kind of want to make a moment like that in my game now, just to, like, deconstruct that moment of just, like, bitch, we're like a fucking army. We're not gonna listen to you. Let me look up a little bit. Because, chat kind of got away from me here. You have to treat your weapons as disposable in games like that. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of that. Yeah, like, they could have rebalanced stuff with the Master Sword. It's just, as it is, I find it irritating, because it feels like you're just not progressing. Designer barrels? Everything in there is expensive. Let me steal that urn. This is a really nice house arrangement, actually. It's kind of modern.
everything was expensive. We get it. He's a rich bitch. I like how they named this guy Richton. Use people 256 times more effectively. What a repulsive book. Also, I like the number. That's all I'm gonna say. Remember, we've got your friend, so don't try to leave town. I don't have to tell you what will happen if you lose, do I? This game got kinda serious pretty fast. We booked a room for you at the inn. Yeah, thanks. The worst part about this is that you actually can't leave to, like, grind, but it's not that big a deal. And you'll see why later. Follower, this is a place from which to spread the gospel of Artema. Are you a believer? Oh, no, we're just passing by. It says only church officials can enter here. Slightly creepy. Could this be foreshadowing? Let's see. What are we looking for? Zelda 1, 2, and Link to the Past had pretty challenging late game. Oh, we just talking Zelda right now. But, we're actually probably going to... Great, so Richton also supports cults. Got it. Whoa! She's saying that she thinks Champ is very cute. I'm glad. Fucking excuse me? We just gonna act like this is, you know... Nobody else is concerned about this? Okay, just chilling out by the cafe. Maybe she's the mascot. Okay. Well, I have a feeling that if I save at the... Oh! Come on, Kimoni. That sounds pretty weebish. It's probably very powerful. Restore some HP. Okay. So if I recall correctly, saving the game will actually, like, progress the story. And I don't want to do that. So, if only... Buccaneer Mail. But, okay, so before I do that, I just want to say, when I was a kid, I had no idea that mail was a type of armor. So when I saw this, my conclusion at 8 years old was, oh, this must be a letter that I'm supposed to deliver to a pirate. I am not kidding. At least we can feed Champ my armor. Anyway. So if only I had a way to, say, emulate the process of saving a game. If only. But I guess that we're just fucked, so I'll just replay up to this point off screen. That's totally what's gonna happen. I don't even know why I'm, like, continuing with this joke. There's, like, nothing wrong with emulating at all. But it's a running gag. And we need those. Okay, people. Oh, what a shame. I was almost about to level up before I came here. So, in any case... People... What's this image? Oh, that's blue. What's this image? Oh, that's censored. What's this image? Oh, that's... We don't talk about that one. This was really fun. I can't believe how well this game has aged well. Aged. Butts. But... I had a blast. I hope that you had a blast. Thank you so much to the new subs and Jeremy gifting those subs and the resubs and the bits. You guys are awesome. But y'all are amazing. I'm really glad that people enjoyed this game. I have so much to say about it. The optional area that's near this area is very, very cool, and I do plan on visiting it. But I will also be streaming Dark Souls 3, and probably some TF2 throughout this month, because I'm really getting back into TF2 now. But yeah, look forward to a review on this game, hopefully coming out at the end of the month. I have another video planned in the meantime. But and I'll be talking about that stuff on Twitter, and you can follow the Twitter, you know, below the stream, if you're curious about like keeping up with stuff. Because I do polls there, that's a big thing. Like, I do polls that help decide what I'm going to stream and talk about next, so check out the Twitter if you're interested in that. I love you guys. MC, I love you. Hopefully, see you soon. You're the best. Thank you. I will definitely be streaming again soon. But yeah. Maybe she's a citizen, you racist. You know what? You're right. I shouldn't judge the magical dragon girl. But I will see you all soon. Thank you so much for stopping by. I love you.